Why wasn't I moaning the year before or the year before that or the year before that? To the same levels. I've always had some gripes. Who am I starting Glory Hunter with? To be decided. So I just think that should be noted. Marky G, thank you for the 21 months, mate. Hope you're good. I am good. Thank you. Right, we've got a Romanian transfer window today. But let me bring you up to date on what's happened since we last met. So the last game we played was a 4-1 defeat to this team. In fact, let's move to this screen. It was a 4-1 defeat. Thank you, Kovo, for the 2 months. Oh God, I'm not as unblocked as I thought. I'll try and so you don't hear while I'm doing it. So we lost to this team. If anyone else, if you can pronounce that, I can only assume you live in Romania. D Stones with a 32 months. Lewis with a 53. Thank you, boys. I appreciate it. There is a pool of teams to start Glory Hunter with. There's one I really like, but I think there's a few that are good, including someone like Newcastle, which I think is interesting, or West Ham, that I think is interesting. Hendo Boss, I hope you're good, Ben. Sounds like you've got the flu I've just got rid of. Not fun. No, I'm sort of at the back end, mate. I'm at the back end. I've been going through it for like the last couple of weeks. But today's a better day, so I'm here. So yeah, last time we met, we lost 4-1. And I left it for like a day. I don't know when I last streamed this. It was a while ago. I left it for like a day. I was like, I'm not playing this. No. I think this is dead. We'll stream Glory Hunter next time. And then sort of there was a bit of Christmas around that. Oh my lord!
Can the gifter of those subscriptions please make themselves known to the nearest stewards? Let them know they're a legend.
Okay, that still works. Danny, my guy, gifting 10 subs. My goat. We've had quite the drop off in sub count, so I appreciate. I mean, that happens when you don't stream the game or stream anything. So I appreciate the love, Danny. You're helping. You're boosting right now. You're providing cheats, basically, and I'm a big fan of that. Penguin, thank you for the 36 months. Thank you for the 25 months. That new hype thing, by the way, is way better than the old hype, but it's not used nearly as much. But it is way better. It looks like the Elmer book, which is a weird reference for anyone that maybe has got a child. Or, I mean, their own child, not captured. XH Gory, it's a strong start to the stream. Thank you for the 6 months. XI Webster, 87 months. I mean, if that's not hype worthy, what is the point? Need a new command. Okay, I don't know why. Breezy, but sure. Elmer the Elephant. Oh, yeah. So we lost 4-1. We then lost 1-0. We then won 1-0. We then lost 1-0. We then drew 0-0. Won 1-0. Drew 1-1. Drew 0-0. Drew 1-1. Won 1-0. Won 3-1. And that put us then... It was like, it was okay, but not great. But you only play, like you look at that league season, that is the whole, that right there you're looking at is the entire league season. That's it right there. That's the initial league season right there that you play. You then go into the the League Champions playoff where you'll never guess what happened. I mean, I should have streamed it really because it's mental. Look how close it is. I cannot win half the games and I got to 48 points and we got promoted. We started bottom, I think. It was crazy. But you look at how close it was. Like, it was so good. I was playing it quite late, so I could have fired at the stream. I just went for and I think this is what you should all do for manager. I went for, let's just try and score goals. I got a striker that is technically just unfair for that division. And I brought a right winger in, a Brazilian, who again was sort of just unfair for the last couple of games. So with 48 points, and like it's hilariously close. When you look at it like that, I realise again how stupid that is, but great at the same time. So yeah, we did God's work. We got up, we got promoted. So that takes us then to this season here, where we start off in the Superliga pretty well. You know? Oh, we should probably do some transfers as well. So transfer-wise, I bought in this guy, Papi and Dia, right? This guy. This I mean, I know what you're thinking. What? How? What? I know. So in that season, 7 in 20 for me, 4 assists, 6.88. Last season, the season we've just had, 19 in 37. There's a reason we're in this division, and it's him, and it's just him. So yeah, he's wicked. This guy is basically the guy. Great acceleration, great finishing, just was a free transfer that we just got, was released from this place. I don't know, is the honest answer. There's another one. But this one isn't quick. Oh my God, his contract runs out soon. But, okay, your contract runs out so soon, mate. Yeah, I'll pay 1,000 for it. We're swimming in money right now. Mate, he might legit be better. Like, I can't believe the fact he could be better. He might be better. Me down. But burying me, not killing me. Different verse. Okay, so we brought him in. We also brought in this man here, right? Anibal Robles. Now, you'll notice he doesn't play for me. But who he does play for is the Brazilian under-19s, right? So once again, inexplicably got him on a free, played 1 game for us, then went off to the under-20s World Cup, or played 3 games, sorry, then went to the under-20s World Cup. Next season, he's absolute dog shit. Like, I can't work out what's wrong with him. He's supposed to be like this amazing player for me on the right, has a woeful time, and I sell him to Petrolul, which is a great name, Petrolul, for 1.5 million. 1.5 million. They've lost their heads. He's gone there. I think he's been okay for them. What's he done for them? 2 assists in 8 games. I mean, not good. So very, very happy with the money made on him. He was in like the Brazilian team. He's obviously like great agility, acceleration. He's a slower Adama Traore, basically. That's how you've got to view him. And I'm doing a Wolves save in a network save at the moment. And I was like, I could do with someone like that to be like a dominant winger type. Anyway, so he's gone. We obviously brought in other players throughout this. This was our window going into the top division. The likes of like this guy, for example, this Belgian, who again, I call him Alexis, but I can't call him, I can't say the second bit. Gobert Kazao, probably that actually. The thing is, I've not been talking, so I actually haven't had to say these players' names out loud. He's got low self-belief, but like, in terms of like a playmaker with good decision making, yeah, he's good. I like him. Welcome. And he's got 3 years on his contract, so he's here forever. I'm trying to think who else stands out. Karim Dante, centre back, like he's really good as well. We've improved the team. We became a top division side. We have like funny players. Like we've got Cammy McPherson, the Scot, who has just joined us, having spent his entire life in Scotland, has joined us in Romania. It's just like a good central midfield option. The Hairy Viking with the 12 months. Thank you, mate. And Dr. Carl Zome in the 8 as well. Appreciate that, fella. So it's quite funny. Like the squad itself is just quite funny. What's even funnier, so league-wise, if I just close this and look at, we've sort of had the same thing. So this was the season before. This is the season that got us promoted here, right? The playoff. You can see it wasn't like we dominated the playoff. We lost some games. Got beat 4-1 by Gloria Bazao. Beat them 2-1 as well. A 5-4 to end off the season. That was our final game to get us promoted. It was a 5-4. It was one of those games where I was expecting something to happen in the last 5 minutes and nothing happened. So it's just like, okay, well, I guess we're fine. Some absolute bottle job draws before that as well. So I was panicking. It was very Dr. Benji, let's put it that way. Daz with a 30 months. Then next season rolls around. Good grief. Where are we? Right? It's look, listen, get rid of the cups a minute. Right. I'll tell you now, viewers. This was not this was not fun. my league campaign. I was predicted to go down. I told the players we could survive. They were like, "No, you can't." I was like, "Oh, okay." Like when I say it's been a grind. I think I said on Twitter to someone, they were like, "It's going well when you're not streaming it." I'm like, "Yeah, mate. what you don't realise is I've not just been destroying everyone. We have the occasional bit of happiness, but generally speaking, I've just been pummeled. Absolutely pummeled. Anyway, we went into the relegation group, and it turns out when you play some of the sides that are slightly worse, and frankly, like these two teams were the worst anyway, so they were down. We were always sort of safe. These two boys go into a playoff. Our league campaign again was kind of comical, but yeah, essentially we just about escape. Again, the start of the relegation, our form going into that. You know when you're in like the morale slump of Football Manager and you cannot get out. Ricks and Art, thank you for the 15, my friend. You can't get out. I was in that for a long time. I was trying every single system I knew. I was like, just try new shit, play the Liverpool tactic, see if it works. We eventually scrape out, basically. Win 3 in a row. Draw. Oh my God. We drew the final game 3-3. Again, this is like late last night while I'm watching The Traitors, which I've now finished. I watched it all yesterday. This is the team that went down. This is the team that had won one game in like the relegation section. I drew 3-3 with them on the final day. They nearly dragged me into absolute pain. Now, listen. Just when you think this season can't get... If you've not followed me on Twitter, this is great. Because you're about to be like, what has gone on here? So, get rid of the league a minute. The Superliga, right? And pop in the cup. Pop in the cup. Right. I won the Romanian Cup. The best bit about the Romanian Cup is, what do you get for winning the Romanian Cup, Ben? You qualify for the Europa League. So the title is I qualified for the Europa League. So I'm in the Europa League. Also, we won it in fantastic. Beat Cluj, by the way. Where were Cluj, you might wonder? Hello, dickheads. They won. I say won. They came top of the Champions playoff, but actually finished third. So they've done better than the team that finished second, got to a cup final. I don't know, have they qualified for the Conference League? The teams that that did well in the league don't qualify for the Europa League. We do, because we won the cup. Just for winning the cup. I think, do they qualify for the Champions League? What do they, I don't even know. What do they qualify for? They're in the Champions League. Okay, so fair enough. Cluj are in the Champions League, which is not as good. But the other two teams here get into the Europa Conference. And I'm just chilling in there. I'm just chilling in the Europa League. So, and again, the way we won the final, like, the fact I didn't scream late night is hilarious. I mean, did we score a 120th minute winner? Did we? Did we? Did we? Yes, we did. By the way, you can tell it's the 120th minute because my guy with 17 acceleration versus Popper, it's a fun race. And some of you have noticed, by the way, it's an absolute steel job. Love Football Manager. So I could have tweeted about this at 4 a.m, but I thought I'd save it for now. So not only am I not not only am I not no, sorry, I don't know what I was going to say. Not only have I had a poor league season, I have totally unjustly, to the point, like, my team is okay. Like, again, players like Hansen, I mean, he wants to leave. So he expires in 11 days. My best defender. And I've got a few players that like this left back. Actually, can we get him back again? Because he has been... Nope. Okay. I can see the problems we're about to arise. You still have to play like 1 under 20 in Romania. So I just loaned like 4 of the best ones. I was like, just get some in. Just get as many in as possible. We're panicking here. But squad-wise, like, we're really not that good. So I don't know what to do now. Because now, I can't... Ordinarily, right, you play this save and you're like, right, what I'll do is I will now build a team for the Europa League. I can't build a team. What am I doing? Trying to win the Europa League? Like, we're going to be absolute... My goalkeeper wants to leave. My 35-year-old goalkeeper wants out. These players are on £350 a week. Like, £1,000 contract, I think, is the most by, like... I think there's a couple of boys on about 1,000. Oh, just over that, actually. I'm paying out, apparently. So, yeah, as I say, we've bought the league. Finances are good, though. Turns out you sell a player for the transfer budget. Yeah, I didn't want to tell you this on Twitter because you wouldn't watch. The transfer budget is $186,000. It's not great. But look, get a couple of Brazilian, and the wage budget is what it is now. I don't know what actually, do you know what? I think if there's ever a time to ask for a coaching course, that time is right now. So I don't really know. So a few things I don't know. I don't know. I've not been told. I've not had an inbox. Oh, by the way, it's completely broken, Romania. Just for anyone at SI watching, it's broken. I don't know if you want to... I know you're going to say, yeah, but it's based on the whole league. Yeah, it's broken. It's broken. Your XG model's broken for Romania. Just a bug I thought I'd report now on stream. It's broken. It doesn't work properly. But, you know, here we are. So, yeah, I don't know. I've not actually been told I'm in the Europa League. I've not had an inbox site, unless I missed it, but I'm pretty sure I didn't. Yeah, I've been told that I've been given the rules, but I've never actually been told that I'm in. So I think I'm in. I don't know what bit I get in at. I don't know, like... Actually, can we find that out? I don't know when I'm actually in. Oh my god, we might be at the bottom. Oh my god, we might actually be at the bottom of the list. We are at the bottom of the list. Okay, so which bit? So we're in a third qualifying path. Oh, so we're not straight in at the league phase. That is a shame. So we're in a qualifier path against someone like this. Are they good? Let me compare their striker to my striker. I wish I hadn't done that. He's a lot more... Are they all a bit like that? I also don't know when this is. Where are they in Slovenia's top tier? Just as an example, they came second in Slovenia. See, they finished ahead of Maribor. So the title is as written. We are the 14th. We are the 4th. Do I go into... Oh my God, do I go into the conference? Dan, thank you for the prime, mate. Appreciate that. And Jeff as well. Thank you for that. And Tom's here too. Thank you, Tom. Tom gifted, actually. Thank you, Tom. You gifted a couple. And J-Lab's here as well. Thank you for the 7, mate. Or the 9, sorry. 19. We'll get there eventually. So yeah, it's been utterly ridiculous. I don't really know. Where do you go? Like, where do you go from? What do I do now? I've just signed a new contract. In fact, I've signed a couple of new contracts with them. They're loving me. It does tell you sort of like how bad I've been. Look at my manager profile, by the way. I'm still quite bad. Like, it's improving, but I'm still quite bad. The best bit about this is, in my overall games played, despite all of the success, I've still lost lots more. I've lost 14 more than I've won. So, you know. But I've been here now for ages. When you look at that. Look at this now. Look at the success we're having. The best bit is, I've been promoted. That looks so funny. I've been promoted and I'm in the Europa League. I've never finished higher than 6th in a league. Or higher than 7th in a league, actually. I'll tell you now. Danny, you gifted some subs when I was offline. Is that true? When, Danny? Did you, Danny? On the what day was it, Danny? The 29th? I'm not sure they've come through, Danny, but if this is true, and I don't think you'd lie. I appreciate it, mate. I can't see them on my thing, though. How many did you do, Danny? Thank you, mate. That's very generous. My goat. It doesn't... Can you scroll back to the 29th? It doesn't say that. But I don't know if I have to be live for it to work. No, because people have followed. How many days ago was the 29th? 6? It's not there. I'm not making this up, by the way. Like, it's not there. How do I show you this? There, look. Oh, God. Oh, God. Like, it's not... It's actually not there. You got charged, so hopefully it went through. I mean, that's worrying, isn't it? We should all be worried about that. And what I go to school for. Reese, 83 months. Thank you, mate. Pretty sure. This is even better. Oh my God, this is even better. If this is true, this is so good. Pretty sure the Romanian Cup winners should be in the Conference League. FM's just broken. The last 2 years, they're going to the Conference League. So not only am I the Europa League, I shouldn't be. Is that what you're telling me? Quality. What can I say? I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled. Honestly, viewers, I'm thrilled by the outcome. I'm thrilled by the outcome. Oh, I actually think the UEFA Champions League expansion has affected it. That's true, actually. It probably is that. So it probably is meant to have happened. It just seems odd, doesn't it? Can you not change it depending on coefficient? I mean, it can, I guess. I have come to a decision, Breezy. I just haven't announced that decision yet. This is so typical of everything. I've got some stuff I want to plan for it, and I need Proudy's help for that. And Proudy's been without internet for 5 days. It's 2022/3. 5 days. He's not even getting it sorted till tomorrow. Admittedly, didn't ring them for 2 days. So, I mean, what did you think was going to happen, Sunshine? What did you think was going to happen? So, we're now on the hunt for everything, really. I mean, the team's not good. Like, it is good, but it's not good. It's good to the point that it's got us to this point. But we are so reliant on like 2 players. This system, by the way, was an absolute panic system of just like, try something different. I haven't played this all year. Generally speaking, I've been playing this like basically all year. With my boy up front. And it's basically just all about him. Like, if he does well, we're fine. If he doesn't do well, we lose. That's basically that's his entire thing. And like, the worrying thing is he gets 1 in 2, but he's got a 6.9. So the games when he's like not involved, the 6.4s and the 6s come out like it's a bit of a problem. So ultimately, would I sell him? I don't know. I want to get his mate in. I really want to get his friend in. I assume they're friends. Why wouldn't they be friends? Same age, started at the same club. Imagine we get both of them. I think actually he's right-footed, right, as well. He's definitely right-footed. Yeah. So we could play them both together. We could play them up front together. Like a Fabio Silva Makoko dream team, which is what I've got in my network save. Good Lord. We're in a transfer window in that save as well. Like the network, I'll say now, viewers, and I know I would suspect about 2% of you maybe are playing network saves or have even played network saves before. Pardon. But network saves, I think this is the Foxy on Twitter yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Time's a blur. Network games are the #1 best way to play Football Manager. Like, there's no better way to play than network games. They are so fun to play. If you're looking for people to play with, my advice is get people that play on a similar schedule to you and at a similar speed to you, and basically set rules on how quickly you want to get through certain things. But like I've always thought this for years, man. There should be. I'm sure it exists somewhere, but just like not. Like I don't know about it, so it can't be that popular. No disrespect to if it exists, but like there should be a hub where you can try and play network games with people As long as the best like the best computer, best connection hosts the game, you're kind of chilling. But like network games are so good. And actually, someone's made a point there, right? Tricky said they're not as buggy as FM14. I've played a network game now. I've played like 3 to 4, even 5 network games in the last few years. The first one was pretty buggy. The last couple I've played have been like, and I hate to, I'm going to touch wood. It's not wood. I need some. I've had no problems at all. Like, they've been so good. They've been so good. Oh, speaking of good, this stream is brought in part to you by Intel and Sneak Energy. Oh, God, you can't quite. There you are. Sneak Energy. I need to change that. I used to use the white one. My background changed from white to black and I forgot to change the thing. And Sneak Energy. Woo! So yeah, I'm in partnership now with Scan Computers, Intel, and Sneak Energy. Just hanging out, aren't we? Just all mates. There's some more stuff to announce around like the scan stuff. People are like, well, what does this mean? It's like, well, hold on. Takes a bit of time. A Sneak tattoo on my hand. I should post that to them and be like, oh, it might have been an error, but I feel like it's a good way to brand it. But, you know. But I'll drop you a message soon about a PC upgrade I'll be doing. Oh my God. Okay, Stinger. God, I'm so excited. I'll use your stuff. Okay, on mum. You should definitely talk to Nerdphonic as well. Talk to Matt about it. Because he's PC guy. He knows shit. Unless you know shit, Stinger, then by all means know shit. But my current, I think if you're in the business, you call it a rig. My current rig now, this rig is nutty. Is a nutty rig. To the point where I did something very exciting yesterday. I did 2 things very exciting yesterday, actually. Do you want to see what I did, viewers? Don't get too excited. Don't get too excited. But I'm just gonna tease you with it very briefly. I'll let you fill in the gaps. And there you are. Look. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. Don't worry. Don't think too much about it. Just know that. By the way, it took 4 hours. It took 4 hours. It was an insane. Who's this? 4. Hello. You don't do your class. You're such a. Who did you play for? Blythe Spartans. What? Oh, you're Scottish. You don't have a very Scottish sound. You don't sound like you're from Aberdeen. But I mean, okay. You got Cameroonian descent. Fluent in French. Okay. You play for Blythe. That has surprised me a little bit. I mean, that's like a destroyer. Oh, mate. What's the chat? So I've just seen his wage. His wage is 4. Yeah, if he. Well, never mind then. Oh, he has lowered it a bit. I'm going to go down, man. I can't do it. I mean, unless our wage budget's gone up. We'll leave it then, I guess. I guess we'll leave it. Right, team-wise. So let's get the squad planner out, because obviously, you know, I do squad depth, but it doesn't exist anymore. Oh. So, I think what's clear from the squad planner is we don't have enough players. I've also told India that if someone comes in for $1 million, he can go, because he's not very happy. So I've said, well, if someone comes in for £1 million, you can go for £1 million. The problem with that is I currently get 5% of the revenue. So one thing I didn't mention is when I sold my Brazilian for 1.5 million, I was like, this is going to be great. I had like 200k in the bank, so I was like, oh, this is fine. I'm gonna get some money here. This is gonna be great. I got 73,000 as I tweeted out. So yeah, the club are in great. Oh, also So honestly, viewers, so much has gone on. They're upgrading the stadium as well. We're getting under soil heating. I don't know. Like, it's costing them. That's costing $1 million. I don't know. It's supposed to be finished by July. So I don't know. Like, I don't know if they're just adding that seems like a job to me. Do you know what I mean? Adding undersoil heating to this. So I don't really know. It's just a lot going on there, isn't it? So our youth recruitment, like if you compare us to, so like just look at these stars here, right? Rep, training facilities, youth recruitment. Just compare that continental competition, the Europa League. Just compare that to Cluj. Do you see my problem? Like, I don't really know I don't know what's supposed to happen in the coming season. So yeah, I thought it was worth updating you because we've watched this save for a lot, and I've come to Romania now, and it's popped off. Romania, it's chaos in Romania. I don't really know what to make of it all. It's a bit odd, isn't it? There's just so much going on, but you know, it's why we like Football Manager. Snurpy, 34 months. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. There's no YouTube content at the moment anywhere. Twitch streaming's been a little bit hesitant. I did do a blog post around Christmas. I don't know if I've streamed since the blog post. Did I stream since the blog post? I may have done. I may have even pinned it on my Twitter. If you want to read that to find out what's going on with my head a little bit, then that's a good way to do it. Actually, it's not the pinned post because I partnered up. But if you go to drbenji.com, it's in the blog section on there. So you can go to, I'll show you. You can go to drbenji.com. Where are we? drbenji.com, and then go to blog, and then it's that. And it's I think it's about 2,000 something words, but it explains a lot of my thoughts. And I appreciate the comments that some people left as well. So, yeah, it's quite a long read, but I'm a blogger now. So, you know, any developments on Glory 123? Yes, it's going to happen. But I want it to feel different. So it's going to have some changes. Thoughts on Scott Parker going from Bournemouth to Bruges? I like any manager that's got the nerve to go abroad. I think's wicked. Show us your epic manager timeline. So, just a matter of years ago now, we started at Landvetter, and then since then, it looks bad. Resignation, sacked, relegated, welcome aboard, sacked or goodbye. Just that ended. I was then hired again. Goodbye. Over again. I was then hired again. And, you know, investing in potential. And then, where is it? Did I leave? Oh, no, this is the current team. I'm here now. I'm here. This is it. Manager of the year last season. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. I'm wicked at this game. Survival. That looks so stupid. You survived. Oh, and you're in the Europa League. What? You're in the Europa League. It's like, you know, when you have saves where the League Cup winner in the Premier League gets promoted, gets relegated, and then is in the Championship in Europe. It happens very rarely. That's me. That's what I've done. That's what I've done. Thoughts on Liverpool yesterday? I've got a take on Liverpool, and Jamie Carragher touched on it slightly without actually saying it. But he didn't actually say it. I think Liverpool's fundamental issue is something no one is really talking about. I see it said very little. And I think I'm the man to spot the issue. And I despise, CJ, thank you for the 8 months. I despise how much I think it's the issue because, and you'll know why when I say what it is. Essentially, I think the problem is that Liverpool Football Club and Jurgen Klopp specifically, and whoever is in part of recruitment, decided to be sustainable as Liverpool. I realise the kickoff music's playing as if I'm doing football opinions now. right? And people saying we've signed one midfielder in 4 years, that is not necessarily the problem. That is not necessarily the problem, in my opinion. It sort of is, but isn't. Decided to be sustainable in the way in which they play. They had to change the way in which they play. And the key player within that was Thiago. And what Liverpool are finding now is that they are not as good playing a Thiago type system when you have one Thiago. That is the problem. So in my opinion, and people will not like this, Thiago is the problem. He's also arguably the best player in our team because he's fantastic. But for what Liverpool are and for what makes Liverpool Liverpool in the first few years under Klopp, he's actually a huge part of the problem. And also Thiago is somewhat injury prone. So when you stylistically, and my evidence for that is who we've brought in forward areas. Liverpool have fundamentally changed how they were. The criticism of Liverpool's midfield is they don't score enough, they don't do this stuff, yeah, but they work fucking hard. So Gini Wijnaldum being replaced by Thiago on one level is a massive upgrade, and on another level is a massive downgrade. In terms of the footballer, you're upgrading when you get Thiago in. You're upgrading. In terms of the fundamentals that he offers in a team like Liverpool's, you've lost a lot of what made Liverpool Liverpool. And Jamie Carragher said it. He was like, you've lost Gini Wijnaldum to help protect Virgil van Dijk and Andy Robertson, and Van Dijk now looks more exposed and has done for a couple of years. And it's like, well, yeah, we've not replaced Gini Wijnaldum. No, Carragher, we actually did replace Gini Wijnaldum, but we replaced him with Thiago, who is still combative and is still very, like, not just because he made a good tackle the other day, like he had some of the highest tackle percentages in the Bundesliga the year before he came to Liverpool. I'm sure they looked at that and thought, oh, we're not losing anything defensively. What you actually are losing is an engine. Liverpool have lost their engine. Jordan Henderson is still a great footballer, but he's getting older and is not as mobile and not as explosive in his press as he used to be. As a result, it's exposing Trent more. Salah can't play with a traditional number 9, is how I feel about it. Salah can't play with number 9s. That's how it feels. He's not very good at playing with number 9s that want to be involved. He's better at playing with number 9s that are actually secretly number 10s. As in, he's much better with Bobby Firmino because of the space that Firmino leaves. It's like, it's such a problem. It's such a problem. Bobby Firmino will drift all over the place. Firmino will drift and leave space. And that's not what Darwin Núñez does. And it's arguably a bit of a problem with like someone like Diaz as well. The thing is, it's not as simple as like, so basically I think my fundamental point is that Liverpool attempted to change the way in which they operate to be more sustainable long-term over a course of a season. And I think they have to conclude, and maybe have concluded with the signing of Cody Gakpo, and with the talk of 2 midfielders coming in, that it hasn't worked. That is the conclusion. It hasn't worked. That's sort of where I sit at it. It's not as simple. It's not one player that's like the issue. It's that stylistically, so it's not even Thiago. It's just stylistically Liverpool tried to change the way they play. We talked about this. When we talked about Trent a while ago, I don't know if anyone was here for that. Like, we talked about this about 4 or 5 months ago, and I was saying then, it was like, it's not Trent. Trent's not the problem. It's that Liverpool are fundamentally trying to play a different way. And it was too early. It was too early at the start of the season to conclude whether it works or not. And I think even post-World Cup, like, you can kind of conclude, oh, actually, this just isn't working as they would have wanted it to work. Do you not think the transition will take time? The problem with it taking it can't take time. That's the problem. It cannot take time. And Pomps makes the next point that we can't shift back to what we used to play because we don't have the personnel. It can't take time because Thiago's not 25. So it can't take time because he's not 25. Not only is he not 25, we don't have players to come in and play. Like Harvey Elliott and Curtis Jones as examples, or James Milner, are not examples of how we want to play. and neither someone like Fabio Carvalho. They absolutely, and this is the bigger issue for Liverpool. This is the big. Trent's massively overrated. Honestly, mate, what are we talking about? He's been the most criticised player of the season. Who's overrated him? By who? So ultimately, but it will take time. That's the point I'm making. It can't take time because you do not have Thiago for long enough. You don't have enough time for Thiago to be like the guy. You don't have enough time. And unless you bring in a player like Thiago. Now, I think Thiago is so good. I think you really, really, really struggle to find anybody like him. I need to get to the 1st of July. You really, really struggle. The massive plus point for Liverpool is, and this is ultimately like the thing that I think makes it fine, is that we're not even halfway through the season. Then is there an argument that Thiago wasn't the answer? That's exactly what I'm saying. I think for the way in which Liverpool want to play football, and the problem is, right, Thiago has got like this incredible skill set. He is one of the most enjoyable footballers to watch at Liverpool. He's fantastic to watch. He's so good to watch. But does he change the way that Liverpool operate? Yeah. And has it made them better? Not really. It's not been hugely damaging. And obviously, didn't even mention his name. Obviously, losing Mane is a problem as well. Our press is pathetic. Our press, yeah, they've won everything over the last few years. They've won everything, this team. But the current setup is so poor. Like, the current setup is so disjointed. Defensively is horrendous. Fabinho's having a terrible season. Virgil van Dijk's having a very poor season. But but equally, there are reasons as to why. It's not as simple as, oh, he's a bad footballer now. People are going out. People were saying Virgil van Dijk. Like, I think Carragher mentioned it in like the post-match stuff. There's a reason Carragher's the best pundit, because he actually understands what's going on. Like, you take away the protection of any centre-back. CC into this Harry Maguire, by the way. Like, the problems at Manchester United weren't necessarily defensive. They were the fact that you didn't protect him. So he was left exposed all the time. Virgil van Dijk isn't immune from that. No, I can't think of any defenders that are. You can't play two positions. You can't play 10 yards in front and 10 yards further back. Like, you can't. So it's really, really hard. Jota would have been great for Nunez to settle in. I do agree that someone like Diogo Jota, I think it's interesting you say that. I think actually does solve quite a lot of problems for Liverpool. But it's super difficult right now for them. But ultimately, I love football and I find it really interesting. Thank you, Dan, for the 7 months. Big Dog, and Freddie with a 7 as well. Thank you, mate. Harvey Elliott needs a loan move to is Fulham too obvious? Harvey Elliott needs a loan move to like a middling Premier League side. He needs a year at a middling Premier League side to figure out what type of footballer he is. Does he want to be a tricky winger, or does he want to be a central midfielder, or does he want to be like a 10? I don't really know. Teams are braver versus Liverpool now because they've got more time. That's what it is. That's the difference. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you do with Harvey Elliott. It's Fulham like too obvious for him. I don't know, it just feels right, doesn't it? Harvey has been one of our best midfielders all season. I don't think any of the midfielders have been particularly good, though. That's like saying, I don't know what that's like saying, but I don't think any of them have been good. The thing is, he's a kid, right? He just needs some time. He just needs a little bit of time. That's just not a problem if he evolves in the right ways. His injury was a bigger problem, I would say. The time in which he got his injury and the type of injury it was is quite like setbacky. So you don't need pace to be a winger necessarily. No, but you do at Liverpool. You're saying it's not individual thing, and then I'm naming individuals. I mean, I'm naming the players in the team. Like, and I'm not naming one player. I'm saying the whole system is broken. And that's based on personnel. But it's not. But what I'm saying is, it's not. See, the thing is, mate, and I don't want to be rude. You're not gonna like this, mate. You're thick as fuck. Like, you can understand it's both, right? The system is built by individuals. You can't talk about one without the other. Like what are you on about? You say it's not about individuals and you're naming players. Well, of course I'm naming players in the personnel of the team, you moron. Like, what? Dear me. Hard work, innit, football manager. Well, I want to be nice about it. You need goals from wingers at Liverpool. Well, again, Kamal. That's only if you don't play a number 9. But Liverpool are now trying to play a number 9. Drink. See, that's why the look back was good, because I didn't have anyone replying. So you didn't think we could go back to a full press? All I thought with a better midfield. So hang on. Hayes. I assume you're Hayden. So you don't think we could go back to a full press? All out of football with a better midfield 3? Never said that. Where's he got that from? We absolutely could. Yeah, but you need Bellingham and 2 others probably. Like you need 2 midfielders that are high intensity. You need 2 high intensity midfielders. Liverpool don't have that right now. Sorry to be like you're thick as well. You're probably not, but like in that moment, you didn't seem to grasp what I was saying, so I was a bit confused. Like we absolutely could. It's just, but those players don't exist right now at Liverpool. So when I'm saying they can't change it, like they can change it if they spend 200 million. Oh, I don't think they're going to do it. I don't think they're going to do that though. I don't think they're going to do that. Liverpool basically have put their eggs in baskets that I think are pretty problematic. New owners might. I've got, like, people don't like this, do they? I don't really have any issue with the owners. I'm not an FSG out person. And I get that people are. But I can't, like, maybe I'm naive, right? I quite like the sustainable model of a football club. I know, sorry. Well, FSG are looking to offload assets. And if someone comes in with 5 billion, they'll probably sell. But they're not, like, actively pushing for a sale of the football club. They're just open to invest, like, much like most owners, to be honest. Much like most corporations, like, and organisations, they're always open to new investment. I think they're just more open. Sorry, is that my squad? Oh, my God. Oh, God. Okay. There's no evidence to suggest that new owners will instantly make Liverpool better. Like, do you know who one of the richest owners are in the Premier League that nobody talks about? Who have got, like, some of the richest owners in the Premier League? Tottenham Hotspur. You wouldn't think it, would you? Like, Tottenham's ownership group is so wealthy, but you wouldn't necessarily think so. And also, if there's any evidence that, like, pumping loads of money at something doesn't immediately make it better, and actually good coaching is a more valuable asset, look at Newcastle. Newcastle break all of these models of you've got to go out and sign, like, loads of players. Look at Newcastle. Eddie Howe has got a belief and an idea that all of those players are behind. And are they better for it? Evidently, yes. I don't have enough players. I can't register. I've only got 14 players. Okay, well, I guess we'll just. Oh, this is for the Europa League. Oh God, it gets well. Wait, when's that? Okay, I was a lot more worried It's in July. They put Clarkey, mate. Clueless. Have I seen the reported clause in Ronaldo's contract involving Newcastle? I have, yeah. I like. Do you know what my favorite? I read about that, right? I read about the Ronaldo clause, and it says he can go to Newcastle, and I read it and thought, why would Newcastle want him? That's where we're at now with Ronaldo. It's like, great. You might as well put one in for me. You might as well go, if Ben gets in the Champions League, he can play for Newcastle. I mean, yeah, fair enough. So what? Like, so what? I'd rather have Chris Wood. Like, I couldn't care less. But again, put one in for me. If I get into the Champions League, Newcastle could hire me as their manager. There you are. Put a clause in. Am I in the Super Cup? Oh my, when's that? Oh no, that's now. That's today, is it? That's now. To the point where they're trying to... This is great. I'm going to continue and my centre-back's going to leave. And I've just quick picked there to see who they put as centre-back. This is bad news. I'm in trouble here. I love this song, by the way. Shout out to City of Sound, who are like an unknown... I don't disrespect them. An unknown, like, American band. Sky falls. Been binge watching Bunch of Amateurs since you last mentioned them. Yeah, it's good, isn't it, mate? It's really good. Right, I've just lost one of my better centre backs there. I say better centre backs. I've just lost one of my centre backs. Wait, they haven't. Did I lose a striker as well? Okay, it's not. This is not the end of the. This is not the. I nearly said this is not the end of the world. It is. It is the end of the world. If you're lonely, I'm about to play here. Oh god, this is so bad. I'm about to. My squad is so depleted. I've just realised. Do you know what the problem is? All my loans have just left. Oh, mate, all my loans that are wicked have just gone. Oh lord. We should probably swap those two round. I don't know why they're trying to be clever. I mean, the back line's good. The back line's fine. All of my good loans have gone. Like, my loans are pretty pivotal. I'd like my loans back, please. Oh, please. I don't have any time to bring anyone in, so we're a bit trapped here. Hello, Ben. The problem is, mate, we've qualified for the Europa League. This is Glory Hunter. I said we'll start a Glory Hunter. I didn't say with a new team. Does he... I thought you were You've left me. So did you. That is a picture and a half. Good lord. It's like he's been squeezed into a lift. I thought some of these boys weren't going to go anywhere. Roger. Will Roger play for me? Roger. What do we think about Roger? He doesn't want to join me. These are players in my division that have been released. Mate, they're 34 years of age. And the ones that aren't 34 years of age are formerly mine. And they've gone now. The thing is, I absolutely want to delve into the free transfer market. Like that's, I mean, I say obviously, I really want to. I obviously have to. I've got 8k wage budget now. Oh my lord, who are these? 2-star. I've never seen 2-star before. Mate. Chat. I mean, West Ham. Frage. Yeah, I've challenged you. That's right. I mean, he wants so much money. He wants so much stuff. Shit. The wages are so much. His wage demands are bordering on ridiculous. He doesn't care. Okay. Well, I'll think about it then. Would he even talk to me? Actually talk to me. Now listen. Let's not. This isn't impossible, is it? He'd like to learn Romanian. This isn't impossible. This is doable. Oh yeah. This is so doable. Right. You're about to watch a master of transfers here, chat. You're about to watch a master at work. Watch this. Watch this. Watch and learn. Watch and learn. Don't do all of this. Some of this is very stupid. Right. Watch at bribery. Watch and learn. If I can get one he won't accept. Imagine though. Clean sheet, but look at this. If he says yes to all of this, relegation release fee, go for free, mate. Go for free. 25% feels like a lot. I think he'll say yes to this. He literally went no and locked it back at 40. Mate, I don't think you're understanding here. I can't do that. But let me offer it again. And you have a long... I don't think you thought about it long enough, actually. Let's up these. I don't think you thought about it long enough. Why can't we up... What's happened? Why can't we... You just said I can't... You let me do it! Oh, it exceeds the max for all of the... Okay, there we go. 17 on everything. Quality. Now, look, mate, I've got to lock this in now. Thoughts? He wants 130k. I can offer him 62. I've got to be honest, team. I don't think, and I hate to say it, I don't think we're going to get this one through. Don't think we're going to get this one through. All right, let's do something. Let's do something mad. A master at work. Faffers, thank you for the 63, mate. A master at work. What can I tell you? Lazy number 9, my go. Thank you for the 37, my man. Hope you're well. Love to you and yours, mate. Love to you and yours. Now, don't get me wrong. As a contract, that's insane. But he's literally, I mean, I shouldn't have put the file, mate. He's worth about 4 mil. At least 4 mil. He's so good. He's so good. But at the same time, like, he just makes me so better. Like, I do feel like that might be an error, but at the same time, he's class, isn't he? So you can't. Look, I can't worry about that. He's so good. Look, the important thing for us is to get quality players through the door. And you compare him to literally everyone else here. Like, oh god. Oh, can you see why I was so excited, gang? This is the rest of the mob. Right, so how many players are in range now? 4,000! Look at us fly. Our budgets are horrendous. Right, let's go. It's that day, viewers. So we're just going to go back to this team. He's out of contract now, I assume. Wait, hang on. What do you think? He wouldn't be... You're not interested. The Tom J, Matt Bradders, thank you, boys. Appreciate the love, team. You're not interested. What? What have you got going on here that I don't know about? Are you like in the under 20s or something as well to make me even more sick? Oh my god, the amount of freeze here, look. Oh my god, we've hit the jackpot. Well, I mean, because I don't look. Forget Senegal. I'm going to look at every African country at this level now. Oh my god, there's more of them. No, that's him. Oh no. Oh, crumbs. Ooh la, she was such a good girl to me. Ooh la. You trying to wind me up? Are you trying to wind me up? My God, he's played the game for about a year and a half, and it's his method now. Honestly, I cannot do it. Bengal says he can't hear the music at all. What? Better? Sorry, guys. If you want to get annoyed at anyone there, get annoyed at Bengal Costa, who's probably got his volume too loud. Sorry to everyone with hearing conditions, or those that have now got hearing conditions. Zealand actually invented the concept of signing young players in Football Manager. What would we do without it? I love it. I love the canon, but like, don't do that, Ian. You'll only make me angry. In fact, I am angry. Right, Senegal. Let's go back to Senegal. Sorry for everyone's ears. Hi Ben, I'm listening to this with headphones on. I have to say that hurt my ears. I thought this was people with ears friendly stream. Sorry, mate. Dreams on me. The music level should be absolutely fine. So let's all calm down. Zealand is the reason I use mouse 1 to maneuver around FM. See, that's where you're making a mistake. If you've got the buttons on the inside of your mouse, I think it's mouse 5. You should have mouse 5 to continue. It's like doing the weather. Do you know what I mean? Or you can use back on that or continue. Good, isn't it? I didn't watch his World Cup of the worst teams we did. I mean, I hope he doesn't mind. It's not really my sort of thing. Don't really care. I know he streamed a lot of it as well, right? G Pro Wireless. Yes, I actually need a new one at some point. I've sort of burnt this one out a little bit. But very good mouse. Class mouse. Right, we're going to look at other teams here. We're going to do a hot drop of these teams as well. Mate, I've not been a team. Oh, mate, I've not been a team like this for so. Mate, he's in the South African first team. Oh my word. Right, South Africa usually have some like really fun players. See, he's pretty good as well. No scouts. I'll pay £1,000 to scout him if I have to. Oh my god, I'm not paying that much. No way. Loads of people just followed. Loads of new people just followed. Welcome if you followed. I don't know if people follow me very often, but hi everyone. Welcome to the new followers. I'm Dr. Benji FM. Better known as Ben. I feel like if you don't know me, you call me Benji. If you do know me, you call me Ben. Like Phil there has gone straight for Ben. He's gone, do you know what? I feel like I know Ben. I'm going to call him Ben. So, but it's very much up to you. Don't feel pressure to call me anything. Everyone that's been calling me Benji for years now is like, oh my god, he doesn't think we're friends. I should have been calling him Benji this whole time. I should have been calling him Ben this whole time. Benj is a bit more friendly as well, actually. Benj, like I don't mind Benj at all. So we're just looking for the young players that have made it into the first team of, is this the Zealand method or a method I've been doing on Twitch for I don't know how long? Foxy's in the building. Did you find your network game, Foxy? I was rooting for you. Oh my lordy, hello. Look at you with your mental attributes. Yeah, Foxy, I changed it up, mate. It's cool. Do you know what the best bit about it is, Foxy? We don't stop there, kiddo. Simon, look inside. True or false it may be, she's still out to get me. True or false it may be. Yes, that's right. We can stretch the legs. All right, what else do we need? Everything, basically. It's your fault, but you know you could have done more. Rocky the scene standing. AL, are you lost? Did you take a wrong turn? AL's back, everybody. He used to like the streams, and then the scene started to pay him, so we lost him. We lost a warrior, didn't we? We lost the champion. That's all right. Look, if Z paid me 10 grand a month, I'd be watching him as well. Doing jokes. Come on. We're all friends here. Jack James, thank you for the 20 months. David Martin. Zealand actually invented, but without me, you don't know who Zealand is, mate. That's, to be fair, that's probably not true, but I will absolutely use that for Kevin Chapman. Most of you would not know who Leluja was without me. So I'm sorry about that. Certainly without Jack. Jack's the real villain in the piece. Let me tell you. Foot, thank you for the 11 months, my man. Then created the FM community. No, I just drove it forward to a point where people now have full-time careers. But I don't want to take all the credit. Right, Tunisia. Who's this? How much? We'll leave that one. True or false it may be. She's still out to get me. Z created a lose show, bless him. No, Z has created probably more jobs than anyone else in the FM scene. Right, AL? High five. Wow, he's worth loads. Is he even as good as my South African boy? No, he's not. Space and Jams. It's a great name. Thank you for the 4 months. I appreciate the love today, team. I mean, I obviously can't sign him, but he's a natural right back. One of the most interesting players I've ever found on Football Manager. That is, I don't even know where to begin. I mean, is Devaldo Matic one of the best names? I don't like what. What would you even? You can't play him as that. You can't play him as that. What's he even? You can't. I'm thinking like pressing forward, but he hasn't got the fitness probably, or the stamina, or the work rate. Hasn't got the pace to be a poacher. He's a Foxy. Wide playmaker? Like right mid? Wide playmaker? What are you thinking? He's like a Beckham without set pieces. What? He's a wide playmaker, right? Or an advanced playmaker? Mate, his mentals are insane. This is the most like bizarre footballer. Mate, he's unbelievably cool. Like, he's unbelievably cool. Webbo, thank you for the 6 months. I don't even know what to say. He's 8. What? Plays in Portugal. He's so weird. So weird. I've never seen a player like this. I've played Football Manager for a long time. I'm not sure I've ever seen a player like this, who is a natural right back, and like not even a right back, a full back, with not very good heading or marking, but good tackling, amazing mentals for an 18-year-old. Has anyone else? Am I going crazy here? Has anyone else ever seen a player like this? I'm not saying it for effect. Like I'm so confused. I've never seen a player like this. See, this is what makes FM good. Like that's amazing. I don't even know where to begin with someone like this. I don't even know where to begin. What a weird footballer. These feel well off, by the way. I don't know what's going on with all this. I feel like my polygon should be bigger. And then this should be like, I got reports. That'll do for now. What a fascinating boy. Too weird is so right, NJ. Is it Machine Gun Kelly? MGK? I just haven't seen a player like this before. So straight. I'm going to put him on Twitter. So weird. I've never seen a player like this before. Amazingly cool, weird, interesting. I mean, I can't buy him, but like, I feel like I want to play the save just to see if I can ever buy him, and 2, what sort of career he has. I'm going to spend the money. He's obviously a 5-star like regen. The thing is, if his fitness improves, you could just play him at like deep line playmaker. No, because he's got so much going on. Why would you do that? But you wouldn't put him as a 10. But his positioning's terrible. But then his vision, he's such a weird player. Anyway, whatever. I could look at him all day. So weird. Wanted by Leipzig, of course. Just so weird. I love it. I love him. I want to be best friends with him. Ah, dearie me. When the chat say Ben out, I say... The timing on that was a bit weird. Wasn't it? Love that. He's got a sim on attack. I mean, so now that's a right back. Do you know what I mean? Jean that's a right back. I mean, he's not got the work rate or the aggression really, but that's a right back. There you go. Right back. How you doing, Brad Jono? Right back. Right, let's keep going. Mate, Cape Verde pumping out the regens. Some of these 20-year-olds, but mate, since Cape Verde are it. Now, what you've got to remember is that the reason I'm looking at Africa, for those that are new, is that they don't count as foreign players. They just count as, like, EU players. So, here we are. Mate, that is such a weird player. That's so cool. I need to know everything about... I need to follow his whole life. I need to simulate 10 years in the future just to see what happens. He's good, isn't he? Keep the change and have a nice day. He's not had fun. Mate, Egyptian regens have always been wicked for me in the past. Look at him. 6, what? Oh, he's actually a baller. As if he talks to me. Hello. Good to meet you. Lovely to meet you. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm well. Yeah, I'm well. Okay, yeah, I'll bring in a player. Oh, there's a sticking point. I can't afford him. I can't afford him. The compensation. Right, well, I'm just going to have to do it and see. And right, a few things need to happen here. I need to talk to the board. Hi, guys. Can we get up the percentage of increased revenue on the transfer? Can we get that up, please? Now, listen, Pappy, my guy, how you doing, son? We might have to sell you for £1 million. I don't know what you think about that. I kind of know that you're up for it, but there's this Egyptian fella that I think's better than you, and I just want to know what you think. Yeah, we'll talk. Yeah, we can talk about it later. Where were we? Egypt. Actually, let's look at this. I don't want to miss out anyone. Oh, mate, that guy's so good. I just want to look at South Africa forever. All right, where were we anyway? God, there's so many countries to go through. Oh, we could be here all day. Right, okay. I didn't even look at the young players for the Egyptian team. I just looked at the ones in the first team. I mean, I know it's not actually a pit. Think of the press we could do, though. People saying bid for him. I don't. Oh, actually, I do have the transfer budget, but I've offered him a contract now, so I think I've ruined it. Look, if we get another one, we can try and fix it, can't we? So it's not a problem. Okay, can't get you or you or you. And the rest of that. Whoa, who's that? Yowzers. Shouldn't have done this. Why are they all so good? Why am I looking at... Why are there so many good players in Africa? Then this never happens. I feel like African regions recently have been... Like, in recent FMs have been awful. And then there's like one per country here, it feels like. Not that one. But it does feel a bit like that. Maybe it's also because of the team that I am. But... So they all feel achievable. They all feel like I could get them and they'd actually make us better. So maybe it's a little bit of that. I wouldn't gamble on quite so many. Normally, he's good as well. Oh. Wait, who's this? He's available on a free. Okay, never mind. I didn't think that they'd be interested. With a place like the Ivory Coast, we're going to look at some of the other boys in there as well. I'm on my way. I used to be the kid that no one cared about. Oh, written in the stars. I skipped over some there. Oh, I can't live with myself. Oh, seasons come and go. Madagascar. Imagine Madagascar suddenly pumping out regens. Yawns, hello mate. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas everyone. Happy New Year everybody. I know you might not have seen me this year, so Happy New Year. I hope you're all well, team. Mate, I'd love a new winger. So every time I see the wingers, I'm always a bit like, ooh, you could be my guy. Alright, we'll look at Morocco's youth teams. Winger. Oh my god, I could actually get him, but he's so expensive. I can't do that for every player. Oh mate, he's worth millions though. The problem is some of these guys are so unattainable that it's just like not even worth it. It's South Africa, right? Oh, is it Preston? Preston. Deary me. What an exciting dog. On my way. Alright, I think we've looked through all those ones. I mean, do we do Europe? Did we go look at Romania? It's the 1st of July, like, there's a time to do this. You do it right now, right? Is he in my league? What am I dealing with? He plays in my division. He's 6'4". He's basically Vlahovic. Like, what the... How on earth are you a fit... Mate, I can't even begin to explain. Of course he doesn't want to join me. Timothy. He's up, mate. He's unbelievable. Literally unbelievable. Wow. Wow. He's outrageous. How am I'm in the... Just to be clear for anyone that's new, I'm in the Europa League. But this is my best player. Right? That's my best player. This is my second best player. This is arguably my third best player. And that guy's not in the Europa League. I have no money, by the way. So as much as it's like, oh, I'm in the Europa, like I can't do anything. We're very much stuck. Oh, so you're the sort of player that I don't really want, but it's probably like, if you'll join, it's probably quite a good player to actually have in my squad. Wants to be... See what I'm saying? Like, he's kind of exactly what I need right now. Before I fall any deeper. Get him in. Like, just because he's... Yeah. I know he's not good. I get it, he's not good. I don't... That's my squad. That's actually not my squad. This is sort of... That's my squad. So I could do with some players that are like, they're frees and they're in the Romanian youth teams. Come on. Actually, these guys are kind of affordable. Like this guy's affordable. It's just like, do you know, it makes me feel like this. Do you know what I mean? Just makes me feel a bit sad. Oh god, this is gonna make me feel ill. I shouldn't. Hang on, I didn't go through Romania's 19s. Again, this is like not really very exciting. Who's this one? Not for sale, or just not worth buying. Ooh. All right, let's look for some more. I think I'm not gonna have to get like the young ones, unless they're at like dross teams. Who is this? Yeah, he's pretty good. Bang, bang. Slovenia. Yeah, this is sort of my point. I mean, he's good. I'm pretty sure I tried to become their manager at one point in Slovenia. See, this is the weirdness of like this save. I now know the team. I'm like, oh yeah. I nearly managed them once. Wait, what? He would actually join. What's with centre-backs just having no self-respect to the point where they'd join us? Wow. I mean, if his technicals improve, which they will, those mentals and physicals are ridiculous. He was at Hibs, what, on loan? Mate, he genned in at Tottenham. What? Maybe the best defender in the world in like 4 years. Crazy. Flipping heck. I mean, Fenerbahce, some of the regens in this save are very, very good. Crikey. It's like I've never regen hunted before, but like, holy smokes. Some absolute balls. This is where I'm at. I'm looking at like, you know all the countries you normally bypass? That's me. That's where I'm at. that's where I'm curious. I'm like, Andorra? Yeah, sign me up. Who's there? Who's there? I bet this guy is hilarious. Mate. Is he just like, he's just got to... What? That's got to be money laundering. What's happened there? Hang on a minute. What? Hang on. Right. I've got some serious fucking questions. What am I watching there? hang on, chat. Hang on a minute, chat. This looks like I've literally found some corruption in the game. I wouldn't normally say something like this, but this is surely evidence of corruption. Right? This Phil guy is obviously wicked. Was signed by a Saudi Arabian club for 15 million, had 2 unbelievably good years, and then PSG get him cheaper, do they? It's none of my business. I guess. Yeah, okay. Okay, Austria. And that's who I'm blaming for all of this. That's the country of Austria. Mate, I'll tell you who that is. That is the Eden Hazard. It doesn't work like this anymore, but that is the Eden Hazard Standard Liège regen. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Rambo! Any chance of a quick recap? Okay, so we stopped playing the save. I then played it for 2 seasons, got promoted and got into the Europa League despite being the 14th best side in Romania. We're now stupidly in the knockout stages for the Europa League that we're probably going to lose. And we're now regen hunting to try and solve all of our problems, knowing full well this is not going to work. But I feel like we're having fun, gang. There's over 1,000 of you watching. Wow, hello everyone. I was not expecting that. Hi, where did you all come from? Just when we all thought this was dead, you're all back to see a Romanian team try and rebuild. That's our current squad. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sit down because I've looked at that again and it's stressed me out. Right, come with me, viewers. I'll try and lower myself at the same time so it all makes sense. It now looks like my chair also is lined up with this. No, I can't do it. I've not got the strength. Watch a man look at players he can't afford. Yeah, but what a life. Do you know what I mean? What a life. Right. I totally forgot we've got a game now as well. Oh my God, we've actually got a game. Wait, where's my other centre back gone? Oh my God. Oh, we're so... So I'm playing the... For those that are new, I'm about to play the Community Shield equivalent. I personally don't think... I'm just going to go to Brazil to calm down. I personally don't think it's going to be very good. I think I'm going to get I think I'm going to be embarrassed at national level. For those that have missed the so the only reason, so the league was tough. Okay, let me just show you this. So this was my league situation. This period of time in particular, well, let's go there. That period of time wasn't a huge amount of fun. Yeah, I was sort of getting mauled. The interesting thing is, right, Cluj here, I drew with them 0-0 the both times we played them. Oh, they had a man set off. I didn't notice that. And then we did. So we survived at the back end of the year. We might have been in a playoff anyway, like we would have been, but we survived. But in the cup, we won it. We beat them 2-1 in extra time. Like this team here is the team that bought our Brazilian, who are not that great to be fair. So we got a bit lucky with our run. But we won the game in the 120th minute. But I do just want to bring your attention, if you've not seen it, to the XG of the game. You might say we are quite fortunately in the Europa League. And I would agree with you. I think that's a fair analysis on what we're watching. We're now in a situation, you join us now in our first game of the season. Some of them are tired, where we're about to play a team. I mean, maybe that's better suited actually. We're about to play a team. The thing is, I wasn't playing the system at the end of last year. My team has been completely ransacked of its regen loanees that basically carried us last year, which makes me think we should probably have a look at those at some point, because I'm worried that the good ones might go. And I'm in Europe, and that probably means I'll get the best ones. Oh God, are these the best ones? Wait, these aren't the best ones, surely. Are these the best ones? Where are the good ones? Why are there no good ones? Huh? Oh God, we'll come back to this. This can't be right. I totally forgot about that. As if it applies to the... Right. I've got to now play one of the... Oh my God. This is why I had the loanees. Adam, thank you for gifting us up to Regen Hunters, and Sommers with the 20 months. Sommers 99 with the 20 months. Happy New Year, mate. So now I have to play a 20... Oh God, I have to play... No, I can't play you. There must be someone else. Oh no. Oh, they're all over 20. Oh my shitted brick. Okay, so this is what... Oh, hello. No, you are dog shit. Oh God, you're gonna have to play. Oh no. Oh I mean, apparently he's a 5-star regen, so I mean, get him in the team, right? I'm playing a 6 foot. Sorry, he's 6'4" at 16. Can I sub him off? No. I'll be honest, viewers. I'm a little bit concerned about his mental attributes. He's probably going to get some sort of career-ending injury in this game. That's the worst bit. My God, he wants the number 4. That's no. You earn the number 44. You earn that number. Good Lord. What is happening here? No, 20. No, 38. You're not. These good numbers are not reserved for squad players I won't want to use. No, you can have high 20s. Right. Oh shit. Right, you don't understand. This is they've got Shifei in goal. Like, do you know how good the Cluj are? You know who that is. That's how good they are. You actually know who their goalkeeper is. And they're not going to be happy about what happened in the cup final, I can't imagine. Jesus Christ. Look. Who's their main man here? Mate, all their players are real. That's the bit that worries me. Who's the regen at the back? God, I tell you what, I look fabulous though. So every cloud. I can't even look at my team. Too embarrassed. It's not, I wouldn't say it's a capacity crowd. Right, let's just, I've got 2 lots of match stats. Right, let's look at this guy. Shouldn't have looked at him. Should not have looked at him. He's gettable. I don't know what I mean by that. Score predictions. I mean, yeah, put it in chat. Chat, what are you thinking? What's the score going to be? I think I'm going to lose 4-0. Oh God, are we on? Okay, Jesus Christ, that was scary. Here we go. Shout out to the network game. Come on. 1-0. Oh my God, we're so fast. Jesus Christ. This is us, by the way. We're in the blue. McPherson, what are you doing, mate? The thing is, what you have to understand about Romania or any of like these lower leagues is that crazy stuff happens all the time. So you do have to be aware of like absolute nonsense. I put a goal yesterday on Twitter. I don't see that very often. There you go. It gets the horror show done faster. Why do you think I use it, mate? Now I have to sit through this and we have to actually endure it. I didn't come here to play matches. Do you know what I mean? I'll have to try and find the goal. I had people defending that goal. Like, that's what hurt yesterday. People going, that's just the match engine though, isn't it? For those that missed it, it's this. This happened. There's some commentary for me over the top at 1 a.m, so it's 1 a.m. Good Lord. This is the goal. This is me now. My Romanian first tier save because I got promoted. I know they've done an update on the game, but I'm not convinced it's fixed all of the problems. Maybe it's just my tactic. Not amazing, is it? It's 1 a.m. No, it's not 1 a.m. Yeah, not great from us defensively. Someone went, have you got play out from the back on? And like that should matter. Oh my God, the clearance, the double clearance. Oh no, we're in this. This is the thing now. We're a Europa League side. I hope no one's watching. RXG's not great, is it? They're not having like as dominant a time as they did in the cup final at all. Are we good now? No is the answer. Are we good now? God, we can't get the ball to our forward players. Thing is, McPherson, right? McPherson's actually good. He can't run very fast, but he's actually good. It says there he's a good player for the league below. They all are, mate. They all are. Pressing forward, sure. Let's get up in their grill a bit more. I mean, this is the issue, isn't it? My I don't have anyone to bring on. There's no subs here. Show the we deserve. I've told the fans we deserve the trophy. That's bold, isn't it? 0.07 XG. Are we good now? I feel like we're an animal now. We're a new machine. There's some. There is. Sorry, it just bounces off him. There are some things about this league and about like this level of football that is funny. This is how we scored our goal, by the way. A big launched ball forward. Like, that's all we've got. A big lumped ball up towards our striker. A dirty little 1-2, and he uses his 17 acceleration. And then we're laughing. This is good football from the lads. Look at this. To be fair, I did draw with Cluj twice. This is how we score the goal. This is it now. Over the top. Oh my God, we're doing it to them again. Surely not. No, that's literally all we've got. That's all we've got. No. That's all I've got. Oh my God. Oh my dearie me. What effort. We've got them on the ropes. We've got them on the absolute ropes here. Cup final vibes. I mean, it's going to have to be quite the turnaround now. I can't bring any subs on. I refuse. I'm not bringing on... I'll tell you what, my 16-year-old centre-back. The future? Question mark? Oh, my God. No way. It's one of the worst attacking throw-ins. You've ever... Oh, no. Oh, no. This is my 6'4". I'm just gonna have to watch it again. This is my. It's like he's been practicing headers. You can kind of see it. It's like he's been practicing headers his whole life. For that moment, it's gone. It's just gone. Oh, it's just gone. It's gone forever. Oh, we lost out on the header. And it's absolute devastation. It's not great defending from him either. Bless him. He's only a boy. He's a boy. But you know what? This gives me a bit of hope for the upcoming season. Maybe we don't need any signings. Maybe we'll survive just with this. What a ball that is, by the way. Go on. Go on. Oh my God, Chouffet. I used to call him Scuffet like he was one of the Smurfs for a long time. Then someone said Chouffet on a stream and I was like, oh yeah, I've been saying Scuffet this whole time. Very me, I know. Very on brand. What a save. Let's go. What a save. Oh, this is a shame. We've lost out on the Super Cup, but at least we got to the final of it. You did yourselves proud today. That's all I asked for. Boys, I don't know who you think you all are. I told them we'd be relegated. Right. I told them we'd survive last season, and they just went, no, we won't. Like, they are the most downbeat players. The thing that really matters here, folks, if we're sort of back on the journey of this, I feel like this save has sort of been re-energized to a degree. I feel like we're kind of back because it feels like we've got something to live for now, which is good. Are you contracted to me? You are. You want to discuss the future? What do you want to talk about? I don't want to. I think we should talk about now. I'm not happy here, and I'm prepared to run my contract down if that's what it takes. Okay. I'm not going to argue with him. Just give me another 12 months of your body, and then we'll go from there. Oh, Dennis Sabo. Dennis Sabo. The one that got away. I tried to sign him last year, and he didn't want to join. And as you can see, he had a scintillating season in Hungary. Mug. I realise now you're going to find out all these players that I went for last year that hates me. So here we are. Sorry, everyone's saying, "Pardon, someone clip that." I don't know what I said, which is worrying. What did I say? Give you more of what? What did I say? Oh, give me 12 more months of his body. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Someone's tweeted me 10 minutes ago. Ian Banks has put, I've never come across a community so protective and defensive that actually argues against improving the game. Yeah, you lot are annoying. What can I say? I don't know why people are so against it. I don't know what the fear is, but I can only try and convert, you know? Sorry, I've just completely lost my head. Have you seen these strikers? I know mine's pretty good, but like the general, like, well-rounded nature of all of them, the mental attributes on all of them are, ugh. Chat's always right. If you disagree with me, you're right. That's the biggest issue with Twitter. Someone that only reads my tweets goes, you always think you're right, ignoring the fact that if I think something, I'm going to say the thing I think. And if someone disagrees with me, they're just saying the thing that they think. But if you don't look at everything they say and you only look at the things I say, you will think I always think I'm right. Unless you go around personally making points you don't agree with just so you can be proven wrong all the time. I don't really get that. People, the thing is, right, people like, there'll be people watching now that are like, you've got that opinion of me, you're just waiting to unleash it on Twitter at some point. You're just going at some point, I'm going, oh, there you go, classic Benji, always thinks he's right. Well, again, I'll just repeat my point. Do you go around making points you don't think? If it can be like if it's just an opinion, that's sort of fine, isn't it? If it's provably false, then I will change my opinion on something that's provably false. Because it's provably false. I don't think that's controversial. It is on the internet, though. Good Lord. Oh, my God. I saw the green and I was so excited. Kevin Chapman, the start of every stream. I saw the green and I was so excited. God damn it. Oh, no, don't go for him. Don't go for him. Don't go for him, please. Just leave him alone. Who is this anyway? Who are you? Is it the team from Hungary that took my other boy? Is this the same team or am I going crazy? I don't know anymore. Shocks! Well, thank you for the 22, my man. You are getting the sound effects, aren't you, for that? Yeah, good. I've still got that situation where I'm sort of still... On lots of things, I'm still between two computers, so it's a bit confusing. I mean, I think this is a good signing. I know it looks a bit... Well, I'll say it. Looks a bit dead, but it's a good addition. It's a good addition. Oh, yeah, it was upset, wasn't it? That's right. Okay, see, look, he's... that says so much about my squad. Oh, my God. The fact that Doru and... Oh, God, that's so worrying. The fact that he's considered, like, one of my best players should tell you the story. I mean, stick him on the right. Look at us now. Look at us now. So when's the first... Sorry, what's up? What's wrong? I'm giving you the life you always dreamed of, and you've got the cheek on £525 a week. The cheek to come here and ask me to part. I will happily talk about this, but I'm not happy about the fact we've even having the conversations, to be honest. Do something that separates you from everyone else, mate. That's disappointing. I don't know if you need to do something else to get any... I don't know if I need to... Yes, you do need to. Convince me you can cope with the aerial battles. Oh, okay. I actually like him now, turns out. Happy New Year, Stephen. Happy New Year. We're a bit low. I don't want to break my computer. Oh. Side. There we go. I just feel like I was a bit. I'm a bit down here. Good talk, bruv. Thanks, bruv. Right, come on. We've got this. We've got stuff to do. I'm very concerned generally. Who's this? I mean, I love that you're like Kevin De Bruyne without any of the physical attributes. Lost for words sometimes. That's not good. Wait, that went all right. I know, I'm surprised. I want a new contract. Work on your headers, mate. Okay, fair enough. See? Reasonable. How do I always end up without players? Because I do saves where I don't have players on long-term contracts. Mustafa Kizza. Doesn't he run the playoffs? Oh, that's Mozza. Sorry, I saw the M. I made a combination name there and I've messed it up. Oh, speaking of tournaments, I need to do an announcement about the showdown, really. There is news. There is big news. But I feel like announcing it officially soon is probably the best route for this. There we are. Good news. What did I say? It's good news. Not really. but it's not bad news. It's just news, I would say. It's just news, which I know is like super vague, but that's why I've not said anything, because the news right now is a bit vague. So there's just big changes, which again sounds like big news, but there is just big changes. But there needs to be like conversations that go on. Showdown in Feb. Oh, I would hope so. I would hope so. Yeah, well, there's quite a lot of logistical hurdles right now that we need to overcome, and I like trying to do that over Christmas and New Year is basically impossible. Trying to do that at the launch of the game is basically impossible. So I'm now sort of starting this week. We need to start to get on things a little bit. But when there's not, he's got a year left on his contract, and he has absolutely no desire to sign a new one. So I think the only move here is to offer him out. Which I know what you're thinking, chat. You're thinking always put these on low. Don't even dare put them any higher than that. Our transfer budget basically doubles, so I'm thinking about the wages. I mean, that is disrespectful on a whole host of levels. I will offer him out again. You're not getting him for that though, are you? Don't be stupid. Forest Fan Jack, 35 months. My goat. Thank you, mate. You've offered less. I mean, what's the right? Who codes that? Who coded that? Who's responsible for that? And don't go, yeah, but you've offered him out again, so you obviously don't want him. They obviously think they can get him even cheaper. I rejected the first bid though, didn't I? So figure that out then. Right, I'll do the only thing I can do now, which is reject this, obviously, because this is ridiculous. Sorry, why am I being... I'm 6 years into the save. Why am I getting a tutorial on transfers? That's disrespectful. I mean, no. I'm fine, honestly. I think they've had a go at me there, if I'm honest. The game thinks you need help. The game are probably right. But it doesn't make me feel any better about it, does it? Sane's gone to Atletico. Wow, fair play. Not me. I won't go down easy. Right, no one wants him. Fine. Someone's just tweeted me saying they disagree that I think the match engine from 21 to 23 is pretty similar. That's because it is. I can do it quite simply by saying, do you think goalkeeper animations are better this year than 21? Because I think goalkeeper animations have got worse than last year. And as a result, that was the same as they were in 21. So I would say they've got worse. I think offensively it's got better. I think defensively it's got worse. And I dare say that some of the offensive changes that make it a better match engine to watch have made it more frustrating. I think some of my big gripes are just like simple things as well. Like, contact is still a big issue for me. I think the contact between players is horrendous. Like laughably bad to some degree. I think the fact that players just blend through other footballers in the visual match engine is terrible. I hate this idea that I hate the idea I just use the phrase visual match engine as if that's a conversation we should be having. Visual yuck. Visual match engine. Why people are trying to separate those two now? People are separating 3D and 2D. And that's just so weird to me. And a lot of the people that say use 2D, from what I hear anyway, they say that because they don't like looking at the 3D. I mean, I feel like you're on my side. It's all very strange. Right, we're the 8th of July and I really haven't taken a look at the free transfer market well enough so far. Mate, he's so far and away. That's just like scary, isn't it? Mate, why? This happens to me in the Vanarama National, by the way. I would say this year, this set of transfers that are available to me, comparatively to previous seasons, it's actually got worse. And I can never, which is why I end up using this. I know that attributes is spelled wrong, by the way. I did it at speed. How many leagues do you have on? Quite a few. That's more than I remember. It's quite a lot. I'll tell you what, my game loves it. My game eats it up. My computer, eats it up. Come on. Anyone good here? Acceleration, any good here? Lewis Pinto. You're not really a striker though, are you, Sunshine? The thing is, of course, I'm looking at a field here of 3,800 free players. I could gamble and try and open my reach to Eastern Europe here. Actually, I say gamble. Ooh, I feel like that's so worth it. I hope it's worth it. We'll do it anyway because we've just saved it on the budgets. Let's open up our range a bit here to Eastern Europe. So how many players is that now? Oh my god, it just doubled our player count, which is pretty insane. Doubled our player count. It makes me wonder if you put it into Europe, how sick that would be. So now we're sort of at a bit of a crossroads though. I do think bravery is one of the most underrated attributes in Football Manager. Aggression, work rate. See, this guy's popped up a few times. I don't think he's that great though. I just think his lack of speed and strength is like a huge issue in this match engine. Yeah, he looks like he'd be a great playmaker. His attributes for playmaker, as you can see, are really good. I just think in this match engine, it doesn't make us... That's a bit worrying, isn't it? He hasn't played any football. I think I know why he's not developed. Is it because of the I made it? Can you expand on the bravery point? I think young players have enhanced ability if their bravery is high because they are braver when it comes to playing. I've seen it in a few examples, and I think it affects certain positions more than others as well. So I think strikers benefit a lot from having high bravery. But yeah, I've not like tested that to the extreme. It's just something I've noticed over the last few years, that bravery seems to be like a really underrated attribute, I would say. Oh mate, I'm literally in this position. This is the worst position to be in. It literally feels like the position I've been in before. All right, we've got to stop looking at it like this because this is a dumb way to do it. I actually think this is this is one of my good techniques for looking at for players that are of like really balanced standard. So you pick a role for a central midfielder that's really vast. So box to box provides a lot of attributes. You compare this to like a playmaker. It tends to be a few less, whereas you cover a few more bases with a box to box. I don't know what CM support's like. Yeah, box to box you just get more. It just covers a lot more bases. You stick it at like 10, for example. And obviously the match of 20 in this is going to be basically none, even on doubtful. Like it's going to be basically none. So you'd rather than lowering this, because eventually you will find players like that. Obviously the players then are getting worse in theory. You actually just match a few fewer. So you end up then finding players like this. They're a lot more well-rounded. And I think you'd agree, based on some of the players we were looking at a minute ago, compared to players like this, you actually find a much higher caliber of player. Now, obviously, the problem with this strategy is if you play with attribute masking, this is impossible. I don't play with attribute masking because I find it really boring. To me, attribute masking is just a slower way of playing the game. I don't necessarily think it's more realistic, because I think the idea of scouting in Football Manager isn't very realistic. So I think all it does is just waste time. If I wanted to go through and scout every player, I could. Whether it'd be worth it or not, it wouldn't. I mean, that's not true in all situations, I accept that, but like most of them. So someone like this, I don't know if he'll join me, but we can only ask, right? He won't join me. But the quality of player is just increased quite dramatically. So again, lowering this down to like 16 attributes, you can even then start to up it. So again, the overall quality of the player is higher. I mean, I really like looking for regens in this way of doing things. We'll go back down to 10s then. I'll search by age. So no regens right now. And again, these are just the free transfers as well, remember? Some really interesting players coming through here, though. That will just make us better. Like, this guy is really interesting. He's been all over the place as well. Portuguese. See, he's just like... So you compare him to, like, the guy that looked like the perfect playmaker, right? To me, this guy is just so much more valuable in your squad. Because he just looks that bit more versatile. I don't know if he'll join, obviously. He wants all the money in the world. So this is the kind of guy you don't go for now. He's not going to get the money he wants from anybody. Like, he's just not. So you just keep him scouted. And that's where scouting, like, having attribute masking on is important, because you want to keep an eye on him for the future. Because inevitably, he won't get offered clubs. So his demands will lower to make him more attainable for lots of more clubs, because, like, ultimately he wants to play. So, see, this is the sort of playmaker I like a lot. Castle Sports. Why is he? Oh, so he's out of contract. He might not join me. I mean, we'll see. I would worry about the compensation on this. Will there be a showdown this month? I think that's really unlikely. No, I don't think so. When you find out the news regarding the showdown, you will completely understand why there isn't a showdown at the moment. There isn't a date set in Glory Hunter. I do know where it's going to be though. I mean, I feel like I'm just going to tell you where it is actually, because there's how many of you watching that now? Like 1,000 of you. All right, I feel like Stephen Bartlett here, but this is just between me and you. Don't tell anyone. So Glory Hunter will be returning to YouTube. Glory Hunter will be a YouTube series, exclusive to YouTube. I will not be playing any of it on Twitch. So there you are. You got it out of me. Cool chat. Daily. No, I don't think so. I think if I do it daily, I will hate it. So I think doing it on a schedule, but not a daily schedule, and a schedule that I stick to, is probably going to be quite important. I think doing daily FM series for me now is incredibly hard. So that's just not going to be a thing. But who knows? Obviously, team and everything else will be announced when it's announced. Obviously, I'm being super cautious with it and making sure that it's ready. So what I'm really saying here is that if I do it, which I think is like 90%, it'll be on YouTube, but I'm aware of what happened with the last one. And I'm really keen to avoid that happening. So, yeah, I have to be careful. I don't want to start something that won't get to the end. And I'll just be honest about it. If I start it and it doesn't finish properly, that will probably, like, sounds so dramatic, Jesus Christ. There's a good chance that's like the end of me doing series on YouTube, because if I try this and it doesn't like hit or connect for me and for you, and like my enjoyment of it is hindered by that, then I think I have to like look at that and actually think about that more and not just go, oh, it's fine, carry on. Like, that's not, I don't know why I became an Lujo. I don't think that's healthy at that point. So we have to be careful. So what I'm saying is, if I'm going to do it, let's do it right. Let's make sure it's as it should be. I need to start trialing these people. How do I feel about the game this year? Would you like me to read you an excerpt from my blog that I posted recently? For those that didn't read it, let me give you an excerpt. Someone's asked me how I feel about the game. Paragraph 9 or something. I have many of my own issues that we've talked about in this post. Let's not lay all at the fault of the feet of the game here that I've chosen to build a career around. Much of this is my responsibility. The creative problems, though, when I analyse all of this in my very own data hub, is that Football Manager hasn't done enough to engage me as a player of the game, never mind a creator of content. And my short-term fix for this has been to stop playing it. That's why I've not done a series or streams as often in the last however long. I'm trying to limit how much I play in hope that the same spark I'd get in my late teens, early 20s would hit me. You know, that feeling of like, I really want to play FM. I'm going to play it for 3 months without doing anything else and then have a break for a bit. Kind of want that feeling. And a new save would begin and never look back. And trust me, there's part of me that believes it's still possible. I wrote this like a week ago, and now I think Glory Hunter's happening, so it obviously was a thing. And considering the love and time I put into the game, I really hope it does. Fucking hell. If it's gone completely, that's not good, is it? Sort of addressing the point I just made. I then go on to say, I can talk to you all about the issues and solutions I think are out there for Football Manager in the short and the long term. I've got a dialogue with some of the people that work on the game, so I don't believe it's hopeless. But I do think they're in need of drastic change, a change that I do believe will be happening. Do I believe will be happening anytime soon? No. History dictates there'll be limited and relatively ineffective change. I can't control that. And when your life depends on it, that's scary. Nobody inside the Football Manager community, to my knowledge, has defended and protected Football Managers to the community more than me in the last 7 years. Lots of creators have reached out to me to either question themselves or Sports Interactive on a number of topics, and I've been a bit of a go-between, a community manager without the title, but it's not a responsibility I was given. It's just one I adopted by being a bit more vocal than others. Luckily, I enjoy leadership, and importantly, I think I'm good at it. I'd hope anyone involved in the Streamer Showdown knows that, or anyone that's attended any events at SI Studios has seen it firsthand. I'm not afraid to say what I think, but I do respect the need for there being a time and a place for that type of feedback. I've already been open about the fact that I believe this year's game launch was comfortably the worst I can remember, from the announcement video to the feature set to the match engine to the lack of innovation and more recent updates that have provided more questions than answers. I'm exhausted by it. So that's relatively damning. If you want to read the rest of that post, it's quite big. Nathan, big dog, thank you for the gifted sub to Questionable Penguin. What a great name. Yeah, if you want to read that that video, then sure. The crew has transformed the FM video type with Luke leapfrogging it. I don't think the daily 2-game Let's Play videos are as good as anymore. I mean, that's fine. I have no interest in the videos that crew and Luke make in that style. So, but you're more than welcome to think that you like those more. I don't mind. But I don't find that type of content like as engaging or as interesting for the same reason like I like films. So the game is dead? No, because I'm sitting here streaming it and 1,000 people are watching, so it's not dead. I do think viewing numbers for everyone will be down this year. And I think people will go, that's because everyone's slagging it off, which just isn't true. It might be part of it, but ultimately it's because if people aren't enjoying playing it, they don't enjoy then watching it. Do you know what I mean? Like that's just not how that works. Like, think about any other thing you've ever liked doing or watching in the past. If you stopped watching it, it's probably because you stopped enjoying it yourself. Like, it's just one of those things that happens. And then when you're really into it, you like to know what other people do. Because that's, again, it's just sort of the way it happens. You think SI needs to do a proper beta instead of glorified early access? Interesting. And I think what's really important about what I talk about in regards to the game is that like I'm not doing it from a place of like, oh no, if it doesn't get better, my life's over. I think I could turn my hand to lots of things in this, like in the industry that I've made like paths for myself in. Like someone was like, well, this is why you don't pick a career doing Football Manager. It's like, are you joking? Like, you've seen what I've achieved in that time. You are kidding, right? And I say it in the post, like, I don't think I'm special because I'm a bit disenfranchised with my job. I know a lot of people who don't do this as a career that feel the exact same way about their job. And I think a lot of people read my post and saw a bit of themselves in that and were like, oh shit, like, I get what he means. Like, I'm in that situation myself in my own job. And like breaking out of that right now in the world as it is really hard. Like, it's really hard. Somewhat impossible, I think. But I think those people have always been around, honestly. Release a new FM game every 10 years, work on the game. Yeah, but Jack's Hugh Holly. So this is the thing, right? So I can feel the way I do. Is there a market for Chapman? I wanted to, yeah, just me and you, mate. I think what people need to realise, if I get him, by the way, I've broke the game. I think what people need to realise is like, so I can be really critical of them, still think the game's good and still defend them. So when you say something like, I don't know if you're being serious with your solution, right? Just bring the game out every 10 years. That's obviously like not a solution. And the difference between me now and me 5 years ago, when I was like a gobby little shit on Twitter, is that 5 weeks ago, like is that I know how it works now. I know more about like how the games industry works now than I ever did 5 years ago. I didn't have a clue what was going on 5 years ago, but now I know what happened. Not just with Football Manager. I've got my ear to a lot of it. I listen and watch a lot of stuff that is revolving around like the work I do. I can adjust the budget to get him in. What? I mean, oh my God. He's a 4-year contract. Mate, he's such a good pressing forward. Even his work great, needs a bit of extra, but he's 18, man. I can't say no. It's my issue. I'll be stupid to say no, especially when I'm losing thingy next season. I might be able to set those 2 boys up front and just chill. My wage budget's just taken a huge hit. The reason I've done this largely is because I'm now going to ask crumbs. I'm now going to ask the board if, mate, that's such an expensive deal. I'm now going to ask the board for more wage budget because our balance is so healthy. So why? Oh, I can't. Okay, well, it was a great chat. Cool. Oh God, the budget's gone. The wage budget is maxed. Oh, it was such a bad move. Okay, looking back now, we might have made a mistake there. Yeah, I mean, when you look at it as a whole thing, Christ. Do you know what? Loans are great. Do you know what? I don't know about you. I've always been a huge fan of the loan market, really. I should just click clear in the future. Oh no, I broke my game. There we go. Huge fan of the loan market. Always thought of it as being like the best way to approach everything. Yeah, you just don't charge me for that. An option to buy at the end of the year. Yeah, in you come. Just get all the good ones in. Any other good ones? Oh yeah, you're all right. Another striker option. Yeah, don't charge me though. Oh yeah, little fuckers. No, won't be doing that one then. I need the cheap ones, please. Kukaricki's goalkeeper. Don't mind if I do. And I don't know what we were saying. I can't remember what we're talking about. It was something about Football Manager. Ryzen, thank you for the 7 months, mate. Appreciate that. And the problem is, I think it's been clear from today's stream, like my desire to make content and to do stuff in the content space hasn't gone. I still want to make stuff and enjoy making it. But I have to find the right thing to vibe with. It was obvious when I've done like GTA or done H1Z1 or whatever else, like it doesn't have to be Football Manager, but like it's best when it's Football Manager. So I'd like it to be Football Manager. But if Football Manager is in a position where I feel like I've been looking at the same game for 5 years, that's hard. That's really hard. I don't want to, essentially I don't want to paint the same picture anymore, is how I feel about it. I'm sick of painting the same picture. That's why we're going to just do Glory Hunter again and hope that works. No, we have to change it a bit. But like, I'm hoping that I get out of like the rut of it all. Because I like, it sounds obvious, right? I hate it. I can't do a mandatory. I hate feeling like this. I hate talking the game down. I hate doing it. It doesn't mean I won't do it, but I hate doing it. I feel like this is obvious in a way. I feel like I don't want to have this sort of conversation with Football Manager, and I haven't to like the degrees in which we have this year. the people that work on it and the people I've met who work on it are lovely. I've got absolutely no like issue with any of these people. I don't hate any of these people or feel like I don't even like I know that they probably feel disrespected a little bit when I talk about the game in the ways that I do. But I also know, and maybe I shouldn't say this, I also know lots of them agree with me. So I probably shouldn't say that, but like I don't know. It's a big company. What can I say? Yes, I do. Talk up this person. But it's important. The important distinction is that like it doesn't mean it's a bad game. It just means that I think the game is too similar to what should be expected. And also, part of my frustration, their backlit, you see, he wanted what, $4,000? How much do you want now, mate? Come on trial with me for 2 weeks and see if that changes your mind. I've got no money anymore, so please. Those I met are fantastic people, but we still have to have the conversation. Like, see, Alice, you're here, Foxy's here. I don't know who else is here that I've met in person, like at their studio. You've seen what I personally am like with them. You've seen. I can't say what's discussed at them, folks. Like that's just not the way it works, right? But I can talk about what it's like, and you've seen what I'm like in that room, and hopefully you agree with me. I think I do a really good job of representing the views of a wider community, and I do a really good job of pushing back on things that I think should be pushed back on, and I don't just let everything go. Like I'm really vocal in that. Like, and I don't want a medal for it. I just want it to be understood. I just think it's important that people understand that that's happening, and I'm not just like tweeting shit, going, "Oh, I think this," so yeah, I'll wait for something to happen. Like that's just not the way it is. The only one brave enough to ask difficult questions. Sometimes I feel like people are getting braver, but and also. Especially in the recent event we went to, right? There was 12 people there that had never met like anyone at Football Manager before, and lots of the creators before. I hadn't met a lot of them, and it's not on them. On their first trip to Football Manager to ask questions that are uncomfortable, it's not on them. I've got no expectation for them to do that. So like Alice, there, where you say like you don't want to do it in that room, I don't expect you to. I don't need you to, if that makes sense. But I think it's important that some of us do. So that's why, like, I love Kev, right? He gave me a lift to the train station, great guy. I wish he'd be a bit more. He doesn't need to be. But as like his friend, as someone that I talk to about this stuff a lot, like I wish he'd be a bit more vocal about it. But I get why he doesn't. It's not. I'm not actually annoyed at him. Yeah, sure, I wish he'd say more, but I'm not actually angry at him. It's his prerogative. I wouldn't ever force a creator to say something they don't actually believe. So if he doesn't actually think it, then I'm not going to make him say stuff for the sake of saying it. That doesn't help anybody. Did I give any hints about what could be added to FM 24? No, they would never do that. There's no benefit for them to do that. No, I think I can probably say this because I'm not really saying anything. Like, we find out when you find out. That's true. How you doing, Webby? Happy Christmas to you and a happy New Year. But yeah, ultimately, like I feel like I don't like having this conversation with people. I think people are worn out by it. But I also think it's important that I have the conversation. I don't know. It's difficult, isn't it? It's difficult to separate like the two people. It's difficult to separate me as someone that is trying to help them and me as someone who's trying to just like make fun content and have a laugh. Which I am both, but sometimes I think they get a bit skewed. Am I getting Sherla as well now? Oh my dearie me. I think Sherla helps me achieve a lot of my goals, and I actually think might force me into I'll say it quietly, viewers, a diamond. Yeah, I think it will. Ooh, but he's really good. I need really good players. I'll adjust the budget again. Come on. Let's break the bank. I'm in Europe. I've got to shine. He's costing me an arm and a leg. Right. So what I think we're going to end up doing here, because of the players that I've just managed to secure on loan, I think they help a little bit too here. So I think McPherson drops back and then Schürrle comes in. My wide options are terrible. This guy then might become my... Or Schürrle does? Maybe Schürrle does, actually. There's like... my shadow. Ooh, it's pretty close. Because I think I want them to be a shadow striker. I think I'm likely to have you as the shadow, actually. He's right-footed, though, isn't he? Are they both right-onlys? Do I want two playmakers in there either? Not really. I'd rather have another Mazzala, I think, and be a bit more aggressive. My centre-back situation is bad. I was going to say not bad, but yeah, quite bad. I actually think defensively, though, we're okay. The fact my right-back's left-footed is not ideal, but we can maybe play around with that a little bit, actually. Right. Romanian First Division. Auto-select. They're in. Are they not being selected because they're not? Okay. The Swindon tactic, mate. I used to love the Swindon tactic. I could build that exactly. Is his favourite player Schürrle? I hope so. I don't know what his actual name is. He's Portuguese. He's not called... So why has he just called himself Schürrle? Gonna be legends. But thank you for indulging my views on Football Manager, folks. I do appreciate that. And again, I know it's not... I think quite a lot of people like listening to it. I don't think it's a conversation a lot of people can get involved in because it's like... It's quite difficult. It's quite difficult to have like a clear opinion on it, really. It's one of those things, isn't it? But I appreciate you all indulging my pain. What's happening here and why does it look so bugged out? Eh? Is this my Europa League squad? Alright, I think that's where we end that. God, my squad still is so poor. Someone who's just started out making FM content, I agree with your thoughts on network saves being fun. Mate, they are so fun. Network games are the absolute best way to play the game. I think you probably need like 3/4. I think 2s are fine, but I just think like they become a bit central. Like I've got a 5 going on this year with me, James, Blanco, Harrison, and Proudy. Proudy's been sacked twice. Oh, the pain. 2 is a lot more manageable. 5's hard, but with 5, so we have a rule this year with 5 that unless it's like an end of the season or transfer window, if you've got 4 of the 5, you can just play, which makes it a lot more makes it a lot easier. No, Proudy's been sacked twice. Once as Leicester because he was terrible, and then once as Brighton where like he really shouldn't have been sacked. It was a bit unfair, really, but. But one thing with network games is you have to play with people that play the game at like a similar speed to you, which I actually think is the most important. Like, well, network games are just slow. Network games are just slow. I was going to make content around the network game that I'm playing. I was going to do like a TikTok thing on it, actually. So I just thought that would be quite fun to do. Here we are. The scout report. It turns out viewers pretty good. Who knew? International ability to strike the ball sweetly makes him a good finisher. For those that missed this guy earlier, he is absolutely fascinating on so many levels. He's a right back. I don't even know if he plays right back for them. Where do they play it? They don't even play. Wait, what? Where did he play last season? Internationally, he's played. It's so much more confusing. He's played right back and at cam. Well then, he's just good everywhere. He's so strange. Is the network game coming back? I mean, I wouldn't say no. I'm not saying no, never. I just think we need to set some guidelines on how it's played. We sort of went in a bit blind last time. But most of my Football Manager playing, like, these days are network games. They're just so fun. You have to set it so you play Wednesday, Saturdays. Everyone plays Wednesday, Saturdays. We do rules with, like, if you've got European games, you have to simulate them. You have to instant result them. Unless they're important, then you get to play them. So it's like you basically just judge it amongst what you think it is. So like if it's early group games, it's like, well, you built the team. See how you get on, because it just saves everyone 15 minutes rather than having to sit there and play through every single detail of it, which is not very fun. My squad's in a pretty good state here. Where am I predicted to finish? I'll just spend the whole window building up my team to be told that it's shit. I've just spent the whole time. Who's just been promoted here? Are you good? No, you're not good. Compared to my boys, you're not good at all. I don't know how this is going to go, but I do know that the El Shenaway, and India are gonna break it. This guy could be insane. This guy could be unbelievable. He could be unbelievable. He could be unbelievable. He could be unbelievable. Let's give him 10. He could be unbelievable. Charlotte 8. He could be. He could be unbelievable. He could be unbelievable. It's possible that he's unbelievable. We've got time. Here we go then. First league game of the season. I don't know who we're playing. Are they? Is this the newly promoted team? Konstantin Schumacher is their manager. Is that a real person? Wow, what a name. I don't think we played these guys last year. Yeah, they are. Okay, these are the new kids on the block. This is us from last season. Oh, mate, they're getting it. They are getting it. Come on. Show the world what we're all about. Oh, I've just pulled my headphones out. No, not a free kick to them straight away. Less of that. Oh, no, I should have got a goalkeeper. Why didn't I sign a goalkeeper? It's fine. Goalkeeper animations are good. Lol. Right. Hello, we're back. And we're ready to do it all over again. Look at this move straight away. Go hit it, mate. Go on, fall. Oh, it was actually quite good until he decided to kick it at his own. Or kick it as soft as a man can kick it. I'm a man on a mission. We might need to come away from being attacking, but I do think getting the ball like quickly to our forwards is a good route. My left-footed right back is having a lovely time. I do think we'd be better served with him getting to the byline though. But I mean, I wonder if that's still a bit broken actually. get to the byline and then drill it across, please. In fact, let's put that on. Low crosses. Let's just see. Solly March vibes. That's very true. Major Solly March vibes. All right, here we go. Okay, I might be a little bit too attacking here, but especially away from home. And like if I'm them, I look at ours and think, we're getting them. And immediately I look at them and think, we're getting them. So, wear your shoes. Well, it's not a great half for us. I mean, it kind of is, actually. We could probably afford to play a little bit more. Things are already playing quite high. I'm going to try and stretch it out a bit, actually. And try and trap them inside. And then... Oh, mate. The thing is, when I play a diamond, right, I always like to play a diamond a bit more tiki-taka. And this is quite press-intensive, and it's not really working. Like, think back to Marbella, chat. That's what I'm thinking. That's a cross. Not a very good... Well, it actually wasn't bad. It was just a bit stationary. Is my centre-back got a mohawk? Well, it's not helped us there. I agree with what you just put in chat. I think, like, you're right. I forgot to change it to byline. I can see a goal being scored where my right back runs down the line, cuts back, and just drills it into a central midfielder. Or centre forward. Oh, I thought we were getting a pen then. I can just see that scenario where he gets to the byline, cuts back on his left foot, and just drills one across. I mean, oh, what are you doing? That's a ball. Go on. Oh, it sneaks its way in. Get the ball. Get the ball. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Now we're talking. Can only get... What a ball this is, by the way. Oh my lordy. What a pass. From my magician. Well, it's only money well spent if we win, I've decided. So come on, boys. Let's have a second there. Are they cocking up their free kick? They have done. It did look like they were going to. Oh, now they've got a bit lucky. Keeper's done well, though. I'll take a launch here. Or out to full, to be honest. Now let's think about this. Don't just play some nonsensical forward pass. Nice. That's better. Let's just zoom out a little bit so we can see what's going on. Lovely switch. I'll tell you what league's this? I mean, why? We were just switching it back and forth. I'm not loving that, but, you know, here we are. Fall. Oh, boys. How on earth have you let this happen? Oh, he's just been bypassed like he doesn't exist. Now Fall's got to run back. If that goes in, not thrilled. Should we just put... Oh, my God. What do you think about this angle, chat? This is like 2D for people that can handle 3D. Back of the nets. All right, we're gonna... It won't let me do anything. Pause, please. Thank you. Right. We're gonna go a lot shorter and run at them more, and not play out from defense as much. I'm going to play 5D chess and play in 2D. Here we go. I had most of my success playing in 2D, to be fair. OG, thank you for the primer, man. God, you get Palmer vibes watching it like this. Jesus. Oh, go on. Left foot. Across. Oh, that was such a good chance. It's not over yet. Oh, Shirley, you big bottle job. I have to play a bit quicker, I guess. It feels like it's probably over. That's the newly promoted side as well. That's scary, isn't it? I mean, that was quite good, though. Oh, no team talk. I'm disappointed. The RTX 4080 is having a great time with the 2D. Nah, mate, Tom, you should see the way it runs COD, though. You did the other day. We still need to play, Tom. You know, I don't think you ever play, do you? That's the problem. You've backed out too often. You can do over you. Will we get more Warzone streams? Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure about that. I'm tempted to do it as a series though, try to win Warzone. I just play until I win. And just upload it in the same way that I used to upload H1, basically. You know? Laptop's good enough for network games. It depends on the laptop. I mean, yes is the answer. Like, it depends, but it depends what year it was made. I suspect. Oh my god, qualifying. Have I been given my opponent yet? Oh my, you are joking. What? How am I supposed to win? I've got no chance then. That's class. That's so great. I just can't win then. That's impossible. I didn't realise we'd be playing some actual good sides. Oh, mate, I'm playing Archie's next as well. They came second last year. Do I go into the conference if I lose? I mean, I hope so. Although I'm not sure a European run is what this team need, really. Oh, lordy. I kind of want to try and play like... And I kind of hate myself if I try and do it, but at the same time, I do think I'll be better off playing like something like this. Yeah. Let's try and... I want to try and utilize... I don't want to press that much. I want to try and utilize... The way around. I really want to try and utilize our abilities to keep the ball and then basically force it a little bit towards these strikers. Because I ultimately think that if we're going to be successful this season, our strikers have to be everything. If our strikers aren't good, that's going to be really, really hard. Do I go into conference qualifiers if we lose? Mate, I am not supposed to be here. That's the that's ultimately the problem. I should have been beaten 4-0 in the final of the cup, and now I'm in the Europa League, and I shouldn't be here. Terrifying. Manchester United have made an inquiry about the availability of Olivier Giroud. I could so see that happening. I don't know. Something about Giroud in a Man United kit just like makes sense to me. I don't know. Do you know what I mean, chat? I think it's just a Frenchman, an attractive Frenchman, just in a Man United shirt. It's just, it's you know, it's Cantona-esque. It's not dissimilar to getting Zlatan in, really, when they got Zlatan in. Mate, how clear is Zlatan ahead of Ronaldo, by the way? Oh. Zlatan's over 37 years of age stats are going to be so much better than Ronaldo's. You know how cool that is? Is Ronaldo going to be good in Saudi Arabia? What if he's not good? Has anyone considered that? Has no one talked about that idea that he's just not good? I think there's a world where he's just like not that good. But we'll see. I just think there's a world where Ronaldo scores like pens. I know that's a bit Ronaldo, but actually, like the Saudi league might be like quite athletic, and that's going to be a bit of a problem for him. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see. I just think this is a situation completely of his own making, and I don't know how it goes well. Like, I don't know what scenario he comes out of this well. In fact, I don't think there is a scenario where he comes out of it well, unless he leaves in disgrace after. I say he leaves in disgrace after calling out the Saudi regime. I think that's the only way he comes out of it well. I think the chances are that's not going to happen, though, isn't it? Really. I'm a bit worried about my goalkeeper. I think I'm most worried about the fact that he's actually not contracted right now and he's playing month to month. But that's what I wanted us to do. I don't want us to try and be clever. I want us to do that all the time. I want the focal point of this team to be them two. That is quite literally the goal I want to score. That's literally it. Oh, I mean, have I got the best striker in the league now? I mean, maybe not. But I just think if I play like this, it gives me the best chance. I might lose 3-1. I might lose 5-1. I just think if I'm going to try and be competitive, I've got to just use these two boys up front. I think the problem with the Ronaldo thing is he just looks like a massive hypocrite about everything here. Oh my God, we're in again. Oh my God. He strikes the ball really well. Daniel, thank you for the 15 months, mate. I don't know why you reminded me of this, Daniel. Oh, my goalkeeper's a problem. Do the New York Rangers play tonight? I think we do. Oh God, we play the Canes. I wish we didn't. Okay. Yes, we do play tonight. Play at midnight. I'm wearing the hoodie, so it's like, repping. We found it quite difficult this season as a New York Rangers fan. Have I watched any of the darts? Yeah, I watched a little bit. Not loads of it, though. Not loads of it, though. I'll tell you what, if we score now, all bets are off. We might win the league. If we concede, well, I guess that's us over. Mate, shape-wise, absolutely love what's going on here. This is basically perfect, other than the fact that he's left-footed, but, beggars can't be... What's happening? Beggars can't be choosers. What a pass. I'll tell you what. The fact he's left-footed, turns out, means he's excellent. Oh, my God. Did I watch the Winter Classic? I didn't, no. I assume I'll find out quite soon. I'm hoping I'll find out quite soon. I wonder what's for dinner. I'm at that point in the day where I'm like, I wonder what I'm eating later. I mean, I'm going to praise the boys because I don't remember the last time I did that, to be honest. It might have been the final. Right, come on. I think we're definitely going to concede the most goals in the league this year. I also think we're going to score the most. Win that. If one of these strikers gets injured, I think my season's over, though. I think that's the problem. And do you know what's good? I've just realised about this system is that I'm playing a really similar system. Well, I'm going to be playing a really similar system in the next season of the network game. So if I can get this diamond to actually work and play as I want it to, I'll be able to use this in the network game. I'm Wolves manager, and I've got Portuguese vibes, which you'll be surprised, I'm sure. Oh, mate, that sort of these two are both gonna get like 25 goals, 20 assists. I can't tell you how good that feels. Right, they were literally one of the best teams in the league last year. I've just beat them 2-1. Let's dance. Do I stream it? I could stream it. I don't currently stream it. But I could stream it. I don't think I've streamed it yet, have I? Would I use it in the showdown? No, because I don't win the showdowns. It's not my thing, mate. It's not my thing. You know this, Pumpster. So I don't know why you're inquiring. Where were they predicted to finish? I'd have been really annoyed if they were right down here. Okay, 5th favourites, low. Just beat the 5th favourites. We just rolled the 5th favourites as the worst team in the league. The worst team in the league. Oh, yeah, whatever. Again, my only real issue here is that my goalkeeper is out of contract. I should probably try and tie him down to a contract. He wants £1,000 a week. Okay, fine. I need a goalkeeper. It's for another year or so. It's whatever. There aren't better out there because I've looked. I mean, maybe when you're in Europe, though. Imagine our player. Oh, God. Is our season over? Can I sign no one now? Are we locked in with this squad? Is that done now, then? It might be done now. I'm just like injuries away from being in the absolute mud. I realise that. And that worries me a bit. How much do you want? Do you want to be a loan option for me? See, I'm down to loan again. Free loans. I'm all about. I feel like I need a striker on loan, like someone that's actually pretty good and can be quite good for me. Pop. Is a Partisan going to let me have this guy on a free? Oh. Perfect. Yes. I've got him down as regular starter. That might be an issue. All right, yeah, the guy from Partisan is the future. Right. Solved it, everybody. We're so good now. Back of the net. Neutral Normie, thank you for the 6 months. How long have I been live for? Over 3 hours. Look at me streaming. Look at me streaming. When do I find out my Europa League fate? When do they play? Oh, they're already... Wait, what? So I'm going to play... Oh my God, I'm playing a team that drop out of the I'm going to play a team that drop out of the Champions League. It's not... I'm not even playing... Right, that doesn't seem fair. Ben Lightfoot, thank you for the 6 months, my guy. Appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. Or welcome back, should I say. Welcome back. Christ. Well, hopefully you enjoyed this afternoon, gang. It was a bit unprompted. It might be the first time any of you have watched this save, or you've returned to it after a little break during Christmas, and you're like, do you know what? Yeah, we'll see what's going on with the 14th best team in Romania getting into the Europa League. Sure. And I think the rebuild and the conversation has been quite good between us all. I hope you've had fun. I've had fun. We're gonna play the Europa League games, I think. That's the plan for now. And I'm the holder of the Romanian Cup, so oh dear. That's just to fill you in. That's my goalkeeper. My goalkeeper's now out for, I assume, ever. Can I loan? Yes. Oh, please join immediately. Can I don't even know. I can't afford that, can I? I can't afford him. I can't afford that. What about the top one? Please just join me on £150 a week. Join me on a free. Don't be weird about it. Okay, I need this to happen really quite fast. Mate, he's actually quite good as well. Yeah. Quick. Hurry up. Quick. It's desperate. Hurry up. How do I say hurry up? Cancel his contract when it... Well... Yeah, you're probably right, actually, so hang on. Oh my... That's not him, that's the striker! Just withdraw that. What if he leaves, though? Yeah, I'm giving him another £650 is probably an error. Right, new strikers joined us. Hello, welcome. No, but... Oh, I've got quite a lot of foreign players now. Can I get one more? Is this goalkeeper for? It's fine. I think it's fine. This centre back is crucial because he's my quota for Romanian under-20s. Where's the goalkeeper at? Come on now. Today, please. What's my option if he's not available? Right, we haven't got long here. Popovic, we don't have long here, mate. You're not even very good, actually, looking back at this, but we are desperate, so... Come on. Come on. Shit a brick. I need it to happen. That's the same guy, isn't it? Oh, dear Lord. Right, let's just... Goalkeeper... goal, yeah, sure. Boom, 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 boom. Just we need alternate plans in case you're great. No, can't do that. Don't have any money. What about no? Okay, hurry up then. Yes, welcome. You're in. You've made it. Oh my God! And he's happy I've strengthened the squad. It's all coming up, Benji. Right. Cracking news. Oh, register him then. Quick. Well, oh God, that's my foreign player, Max, as well. I've just signed 2 players. I was so confused. I've signed 2 players called Popovic. I was so confused. I signed 2 Popovic's and I was like, wait, but I thought I'd signed him. When the goalkeeper one came through, I was like, oh, good. I was like, oh, actually, that's not him. But anyway. Yeah, the party, it's popping off. Yes. 2 Popovics are better than 1. Facts. Hard, cold facts. Right, gang? Here we go. What we like. Here we go. The Europa squad registration. I think we're fine for that. Hello? Hello? Sweet loving me. Actually, let me just message out. Dum. You can't stop. I'm not. Once you pop, you can't stop, can you? Once you pop, you just can't stop. We've brought in Popovic squared. We're playing PAOK. Are they any good then? What do we know? Are they one of the best teams in Slovenia? Mate, if I beat them and get into the group, though, think of the moolah. The problem is our ground is... Wait. Was it small while they did work on it? I thought it was only like 15 on... What? Our ground last year only had about like 1,500 seats. Now we've got 14,000. Oh my God. Relay the pitch. I mean, it might be helping me, to be honest, but let's relay the pitch. I don't know. Is relaying it a bad idea? Right. Anyway, regardless of everything, we've got another game to play. So let's get it. Come on, the lads. Let's get this. Oh, it needs a number. 13. Unlucky for some, not for you, mate. Oh, crumbs. I didn't put my striker on the bench. I didn't put the other Popovic on the bench. Once we pop, we've stopped already. We've stopped him because we've not popped him. All right, they're wearing the red. We're wearing the blue. We're about to win another game for you. How did we end the game there, by the way? I feel like what we ended the game with was far better, and I can't remember any of it, to be honest. Low crosses still. Actually, I think that was... trap inside. Stand off a little bit. There we go. I think that was it. Don't concede straight away, because I've changed it now. just sorted it though. I forgot about the... Did we have the overlap on both sides as well? I thought we took it off. Oh my God, a stupid red card incoming. I can feel it. I don't think we had it. I think they just went forward anyway. I'll be honest, it's not a great debut for Popovic, is it? He's conceded in about 16 seconds. Not ideal. But, you know, I'm checking my watch already. We're 2.5 minutes in. Do you see him on the sideline there, just giving it that? Like, worrying. Win the ball back, please. Win the ball back, please. I'm very worried about this game already. Oh my God, they're running through me. Chat. Oh, chat. Do we need to panic? It's quite early to panic. I know that, but maybe it was overlap. Play fairly wider. Oh God. Did I put the wrong Popovic in goal? Don't say that. Did I? No way did I. If I've... The fact I'm not sure worries me more. Oh my God, he's a moron. I've signed the moron. I've put my Europa League dreams in his arms and he's just going to throw it away, quite literally. I've signed a moron to play in goal. No, not Chris Proud. Hey, that's enough of that. I've signed not the brightest tool in the box. He's definitely not popping off. No, it looks like he's done poppers before playing, and that's the real problem. I don't know what sort of effect that would have. Oh, come on, Sherla. Slot. Come on, we're back. Oh. We've hit the bar. And it was a bit of a half chance, if we're honest. Always press. I'm not sure us pressing is going to actually solve anything. But if the game's saying we should press, then let's press. Let's counter press. Let's distribute quickly and fire it forward. Again, get it up to these front two. Let them do magic. Okay, you were 2-0 down. It was about as bad a start as we could have had. Time to bounce back. Let's score an early goal and then win this 3-2 and pretend the first half never happened. Okay, we all have our off days, don't we? Oh my God, it's gone in. Dante, has he peaked? No chance. This is just his prime. Come on, we're back. He can't get the ball out of the net. That's a problem. He hasn't got the functionality to crouch down and pick it up. Look at him rise there, by the way. Their keeper doesn't know where he is. All right, good. Well done, lads. Encouraged now. We're back here. We're back. We're pressing them. Press. I'm not sure my centre-back, like Dante there, I'm not sure should be pressing them in that scenario, but that's just me. Oh, come on. He's got a headband on. He's been absolutely roasted it. Our shape there looks okay. This is a worry. He's not going to shoot from there, though, surely. Right, listen. I'm not... Look, I know they've fixed the game with a patch recently. Don't... To be fair, though, guys, to be fair, it is just numbers. So it is just numbers. So tactically, I've got this wrong. You see, that's what you lot don't understand. My goalkeeper, this isn't the match engine. This is not the match engine. Okay, don't come to me and say, "Oh, Ben, but you're saying there's problems." You know, there aren't problems actually. It's just your tactics. I had to read this earlier. If you look at it on the grand scheme of things, the graphics are just a representation of a sum. So whether you concede like that or not, the player who fit into his own net says the goal will be, the sum says the goal will be scored. To which I replied, if you're just trying to wind me up with this with nonsense, it's working. So the argument is, that's fine then. That's just football, isn't it? That's just football. That's just football. That's just football. Guys, what my goalkeeper and all my 3 defenders do here, right? That's just football. That's just football. That situation there is just football. Put that in the Louvre. Hang that in the Louvre right now. Just like, what are we saying? What are we saying? I'm just going to put it on Twitter, hang it up in the Louvre. Like, what are we doing? Why are people telling me? Why are people telling me that it's fine? Like, I've tweeted it out. Because I can't deal with that. Game over. Not a single chance after that. Wicked. I mean, so I lose all momentum. Half an hour to go, I lose all momentum because of this. It flicks up off my defender, which is fine. No issue with that at all. I don't really have any issue with like this scenario. This is just weird. We don't win the right. That's match. Tell me it's the graphics if you want. How can I have one defender who is in the sky and a goalkeeper who's doing that? Jumping like through another defender. This is just not right, is it? I just can't. Do you know what I mean? When I say I feel cheated a little bit, is this not the evidence of that? Watch the fucking ball. It goes. Are we? What? Like genuine? I don't. Oh, we are so far behind. We are as a game. We are so far behind other games. That is mind-blowingly shit. He jumps up for the header. I don't know what to tell you. I do not know what to tell you. I don't know what to do. Now it's in his chest. Now it's in his back. Then it goes through another. I mean, explain to me how the ball moves to that side. My goalkeeper's head is in the arse of my other defender, disappears into his arse. I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't know what I'm looking at. And somehow, like a chicken's laid it, it falls out. It just watch how the ball moves. Goes through my goalkeeper. It literally goes through my goalkeeper. So when people say, "Oh, it's just my defender now has control of the ball," by the way, he's taken a touch of the ball. My goalkeeper stands up. I then have that situation. I know I'm whinging a lot this year. Honestly, I know. I'm so aware that I'm whinging a lot this year. Their attacker, I don't know what, it's the shittest conger I've ever dealt with. My goalkeeper then decides, well, the only logical decision here is to move towards the penalty spot. Their attacker's going, the fuck has gone on there then? And just trundles forwards. I've got the 3 wise men here, haven't got a clue. Jesus has fucked off. I don't know what's happening. Herod can't believe his luck. And then my goalkeeper's got the audacity to go onto the floor. Like, I don't understand. What are you looking for? Your glasses? Like, I can't be arsed, mate. I just can't. I don't even know. It's the worst goal I've conceded this year. That's all I can say. It is the worst goal I've conceded this year. In terms of like what the engine looks like. But that's just numbers, isn't it? I was supposed to concede that goal. I was supposed to. People genuinely have the opinion, oh, I was just supposed to concede that though. And the problem is, I've been live for 3 hours and it's just happened, hasn't it? We've just seen what. How many matches have I played today, gang? Just remind me. That's my third. You're acting like you've never seen a ball go through a goalkeeper's midriff in real life. Or might be fourth, actually. Might be my fourth game. Can I show that goal in 2D and see what it looks like? I absolutely can. I've not read the text commentary either, so I'm quite curious to see what that says. What bullshit that comes out with as well. I don't know where to begin with that. Do they want the PKM for that? Do they want to see what's happened there? Because I want to know. I want to know what's happened there. So this is the 2D. It's the best football simulator on the market. It's the best management simulator on the market. On the market. And that's what like I know. Look, do you get value for money for it? Are a lot of the technical elements of it the best? Zealand said it best in our round table thing about it, right? He said the bits you remember about Football Manager are the bits that happen in the match engine. Well, I'll tell you what, I remember this. I cannot believe it. I fucking love the game as well. That's what hurts a little bit. That's what stings my head. That's what really stings. So I do love the game, but I can't. What genuine? Someone send that to Lelujo and see what he. Oh well, you see, you know what? That's just what makes the game, isn't it? That's just the fun of the game. That's just what makes it exciting. That's why we love it. You know, these little glitches. I actually enjoy the little glitches. I think it makes the game. Shut up, you clown. You stupid. Get your makeup on. I mean, what are you talking about? What does he say to that? Does he just go, well, that's just one of the quirks of the game, isn't it? I've been sick everywhere. Well, Ben, that's quite clearly your tactic, mate, is it? Actually, that just happens in football, though, doesn't it, mate? Someone will find me a video of that. That happened recently, I reckon, in the Romanian first tier. Someone pull that out. Oh, Mijo, right? Mike's put there. I agree with you, but also I enjoy the Lee moments. Right, on some level, of course, that is hilarious. And as a content creator, I couldn't wish for more. I've just lost out on that South African centre back that I couldn't have played anyway because I've got too many players that do stuff. Where's he gone to? Where's he playing? Denmark. Do me a favour. So on one level, hilarious. It is hilarious. But like there's a big part of me. It has sort of stopped being funny now. Do you know what I mean? It has stopped being funny now. And like if I get told who just resubbed, Kokota Die, always love a zippy cameo. Here's to the next 33. Thanks, bro. Mac do as well. Thank you for gifting a sub to Lelujo. So I can understand on some level. If that happens in a video, that's hilarious. That's a moment we remember forever. When it happens to me live on stream, and it's just like, Like, that's the worst one I've seen. Do you know what I mean? Like, that is the worst. That's the worst one I'm going to get this year, probably. And we got to watch it live. Do you know how exciting that is? We've just been a part of something there. Hold my hands, everybody. Everyone hold hands. Like, I just... Oh, I wish I could just laugh and not care. And me winning or losing a match on Football Manager, like, it's not that deep. Do you know what I mean? It's not, if I'm honest. But I'm more frustrated at this stage with the people that claim it's fine. People that just go, it's fine. What do you know what I want a week of? I want a week of this. I want a full week of every time someone who opens or loads FIFA, they get Football Manager, and everyone that loads Football Manager gets FIFA, and for a week they have to play the other one. And I want to see the response of the people that play FIFA regularly of this game. That's what I want. That's what I want to see. I want to know what they think coming to this. Because there are people in the FIFA community that think like FIFA is horrendous in terms of like the match engine. I got news. It isn't. Can you imagine if they played this for a week? They would lose their heads. Like, and when I say play FIFA, like I play FIFA. I mean like don't play Football Manager. People that don't play FIFA to play it, and people that don't play Football Manager to play this. And then just to see how they feel about it. And we'll all smile. Well, I actually think the fundamental core of the game is a really exciting experience. If I can make £10,000 a month from it, then I don't see a problem. Oh, shut up. I'm fine. We've got it's the Europa League, everybody. The music! The pissing music! Yes! Come on! Right. We're playing P.O. OK. Are you OK? Early. He plays, does he? He can't run anymore. He's 32. We're fine. We're fine. Right, we should probably plan this now. Overlap on both. Oh, that's probably going to get me killed. No, it's fine, actually, because we're playing... Yeah, this is all fine. I think we're going to get smashed to pieces, so I don't really mind what happens. Right. I'm just excited to compete in the Europa League, everybody. That's what we've got to remember here. Give me the music. Look, the licensing is what makes the game these days. So let's see. Is the Europa music playing? Do I have to turn the music on? Jesus Christ. Oh, welcome. I worked for this. I'm fine. I'm fine. Honestly, I'm fine. The lovely top of the stadium. It's good music, actually. Let the games begin. Let the games begin. Oh, yes. All right, then. Just pre-warning, we are going to get smashed to pieces. Don't expect anything from this. If we win this game, I will do the next stream naked. So let's all hope that we don't win it, for everyone's sake. Mainly the Twitch terms of service. We are 4 minutes in. Yeah, I like the fact we've turned up for this. They've brought no one. They've brought no... You got no fans. They've brought no fans. So, fair play. Oh, God. Mate, the technical ability that they've got in their team is going to be an issue, I think, in this game. Oh, why are we... Hang on, this is our ground. Why are we only filling... What? Are you not allowed standing? Oh my God. Are you not allowed? They're celebrating in front of our fans. And that's us, isn't it? Get me out. Get me out. Where the fuck? We're only allowed to be in the seated areas. I think that's our... Because there's the Romanian flag there. Wow. Absolute scumbags. Absolute scumbags. Wow, that's scum. That's filth. That is filth, isn't it? I mean, what can you say? That's filth. That's outrageous behaviour from them. I'm appalled. All right, let's zoom in a bit. Oh, God, that was a long zoom. Hello. Oh. Mate, we've got seats, but we're not allowed to pack it out. So we've got a 14,000 seat stadium, but we can only put 4,000 seats in it, I think. I mean, what's he doing there? We've won the ball. Oh, my God. Go on. This is where we're dangerous. Whip it in. Go on. Yes! We've scored in the Europa. It doesn't matter what happens from this point on. We've got to their fans. Eat it. Eat it. Come on. Come on. We're wicked. Turns out we're wicked. This is what our goals look like this year. This is all I want us to do. What a finish. Oh, what a finish. Come on. Amazing. That's amazing. We've scored a goal in the Europa League. We are the 14th. We are the 14th. We're the 14th best team in Romania, and we are leading. I'm going to say leading. I'm not counting their goal. We are leading in a Europa League game right now. Look at this, mocking them. Love that. Mohawk's loving this. Go on, Mo. Mr. Mohawk, we're calling him now. Let's not score another one. Surely not. We're in, are we? Oh my God, they've cocked it up. It's it. Oh my God. Why did he go and get the ball? That was weird. Oh my God. Dante's peak jumps in there again. Mate, they've got like actual footballers. This is hilarious. Oh, that's a shame. Like, the fact we've scored a goal. Mate, we've got a chance. I wish they wouldn't come to our corner every time. Our fans are devastated. They just celebrate right in front. Dante made a good header, but, you know, we've got attacking. We're going aggressive because there's no point. Oh my God, a challenge just flown in. Win that. We're there first. Short. Zivkovic. What's his acceleration? He's just been beat by a player with not. He's got. What's his? Hang on. What? No. Unless Ross is the slowest player on earth. 11 acceleration, 11 pace. I don't want to pick. I really don't want to do this. I really don't want to do this. How has that worked then? Explain that to me. Someone explain. What am I missing there? Positioning? I don't want to fucking hear it. That would not happen in real life. It just wouldn't happen in real life. Like, he is in theory quicker than him. I can't watch it. I can't watch it again. It's like, you know that exercise when you have like a rope around you and you run forward and you're being pulled back by a rope or something. Like, that's what he's doing. Like conditioning train. Like, I don't know what's happened to my fullback. But that's what the numbers want. That's what the numbers say, guys. So it was meant to be a goal. So we can't complain because that's meant to happen. Why doesn't he run with him? Why doesn't he get there first? When he's supposed to be the quicker player in that scenario. Would that have happened with every player? I don't even know. Because I'm going to see him sprint in a minute, and we're going to be later into the game, so in theory he's more tired. Not another... Oh my God. I don't even understand. I don't know if it's just guidelines or what it all means. Is that the maximum they can do? Is that the average of what they can do? Who knows anymore? Stream, honestly. Is that their average speed, their average finishing, their eye? Game's a myth. I don't even know. I'm learning so much today, though. That's the great thing about today. I feel like it's been quite cathartic. I mean, hello. Oh. What I will say is I've got quite good hopes for this system. I think this system's quite good. I'm looking forward to seeing Ruben Neves and Caicedo and Matthias Nunes in it, to be honest. That's quite exciting. How we got there first? Oh, go on, play a through ball. Go on, entertain me. It's not the London Marathon. Why are we chatting to wingers in that scenario? All right, mate. Yeah, no, it's not. No, it's not bad actually. I'm a big fan of Romania. It'd be out for food. I know some lovely places. Like what? Have him there. Have him there when you're ahead of him. That's already to have him. Just nothing. Oh, a chance. Adam, thank you for the 13, mate. I'll tell you what, I'll send this to RDF. Send this to RDF. I've hit the woodwork again. Is that twice? Does it show it as twice? Yeah, it does. It does. Good. Everything's fine. That's not Yassin Adli, is it, by the way? That's not Adli. That's not Milan Adli. French Adli. That can't be. There's no way he plays for them. Okay. I was going to say. Good Lord. Oh, we're in here. Oh, God, we've got a second leg of this. 17 finishing. 17 finishing, I think it is. Is it 17? Have I made that up? Has he got 17 finishing, or have I made that up? Footballers miss sometimes, right? That's fine. Again, don't really, those sorts of things I don't really mind as much. Just it's like, yeah, that happens in football. There's reasonable things to expect. God, look at the speed. Oh, look at him run back now. Look at him run back now like a gazelle. Fucking hell. I don't understand. See him sprint back there like his life depended on it. We're in again. Oh, we're so close. Is it 17 pace? Oh, I got that wrong. Apologies. We're in again. Lovely ball. Hit it. Yes. Come on. Come on. What? Well, hang on. Let's have some proof. Was that on? Can I get some evidence? I'd love some evidence. Lovely play, by the way. I actually really like the way... I know we're 4-1 down, but I actually really like the way we play here. This is nice. Offensively, we're doing some really nice things. Oh, God. Why am I nervous? Okay. He's thought about that. Lovely first-time pass. Lovely ball forward. Look at the passing. Look at the state of us. Who are we? Who are we? We're unbelievable. Oh, look at the dancing. The movement. This is joyous. I've never had a session of FM like this. This is great. Bang. We're in this game. Can I see the goal we didn't get, please? Do I get to see that? Is there no replay on that? No? It might be well off, by the way. I've got no issue if he's well off. I just want to make sure that he is. Who plays the ball? I don't remember. Who plays the ball? Is this the goal highlight? Is it here? I think he's well off. God, that took a while to get there, didn't it? Jesus. But this isn't even it. Where is this highlight? I mean, it's pretty close. Yeah, I guess he's just off. All right, fine. Why does that take so long? I'd like to have seen the replay on that one, please. You launched. Yeah, boo. Eat that. I'm not sure I can do anything to stop them here. I was thinking about bringing on, like, taking off my attacking midfielder and putting out, like, just a right winger or a right midfielder just to kind of sit and chill. But I think we can afford to play a bit slower. We've had 60% of the ball. That's pretty good. See, this is quite a good result if we hang on to, like, a 4-2. I mean, sure, I won't be naked in the next stream, but that was good. Oh, yeah, I should have brought I should have got a fresh leg striker on. I forgot he was on my bench because there wasn't there last game. I mean, that's not terrible, is it? I actually think that's quite good. Again, we are the 14th best side in Romania. And we've just got 2 goals in the Europa League. Do you know how mad that is? I don't know what happens if we lose. What happens if we... I kind of want to know. Do I go... What happens to me? Do I end up in the conference? Do I have to play a qualifying game of the conference? What are the rules? Am I in the playoff? What am I in? Is this the playoff? This is the third qualifying round, second leg. Right. What's that? Losers qualify for the 4th qualifying round. Where am I? Is that the conference? Am I at this stage? What stage? Where are we at the moment? I go to the 4th qualifying round of something else, do I? So it's not over, basically. What I'm getting at is, if I lose, it's not dead. It's not over. Is that accurate? Sorry, I'm just checking when my dinner is because we try and schedule it with Doug, you see. So I'm just going to make sure with Elle that it's fine. £7,000. Is that it? We broke the attendance. 4,067. Get up there. Come on. Can we still go through? Is it possible? Are we tired after that last game, or are we playing 2 days? Let's make sure we're well rested. The first time I've ever done that with this team, I think, is rest. Right now, right here. Do you know what's probably going to happen, chat? And I hope you're prepared for this. I think I'm probably going to win the Europa League, but be relegated. And that's going to sting, isn't it? That's going to really sting. That's going to really sting. But I think the important thing here is that we do our best. How incredibly stressful. Like, thrilling, but stressful, you know? If you win, that means you guarantee a league stage as losers of the next round to go straight into the Conference League stage. Okay, so what am I guaranteed? Do we know that? What do we do? When's the next streamer showdown? I don't know, mate. But I'm glad that people are asking. I'm glad that people are excited for it. Look at the Conference League qualifiers. Okay. Oh my lordy. Okay. So it's this, isn't it? So it's whoever goes into that. Okay, some of these... Oh my lord. Some of these... Have we seen some of these teams? Oh, I'm done. I'm done then, aren't I? I am done. I play AZ Alkmaar or Rosenberg. I'm done then. I'm dead then. We're dead. We're dead. Dead. Unless, of course, we beat PRK. Oh, they've got injury. Then we get into the Europa. But that ain't looking great, if we're honest. That's not looking great. Do I play again in 3 days? Oh, dear Lord. Okay. We're so tired. Right then, boys. We're back out there. I mean, Popovic. Do you want to have a start, mate? Do you want to have a game? Do you want to give it a go? Just get out there and enjoy your football. He's left-footed, though. Is that a problem? Nah. Well, yeah, probably, actually. It probably is a problem. All right, Popovic is going to play on the left. I realise at this very point now we have got a personnel issue in that we haven't got very many good ones. What's the skin? Exclamation point skin. Kevez, good evening. Thank you for the 20 months, my man. Thanks to everyone that's following, by the way. A lot of new followers today. Welcome aboard. My name's Ben. I'm from the east of England. I'm 32 years of age, and I'm a full-time Football Manager player, which is not as depressing as you'd think. I've been doing this for about 8 years. And I'm currently playing in Romania with the... Well, I've been to a few clubs, it's fair to say. It's a journeyman series. Oh, update on my mum's... oh, my God. What the... Who's that? I've never seen a player move like that before. The way he's like flip-flapping the ball all over the place. Look at this. God, he like just drills it through it. Mum's just been to the doctors. She's broken a bone in her ankle and another one in her foot, which is really rare and difficult to break. I mean, fair play, Mum. Needs to rest for 3 weeks. Put your feet up and watch TV. Then have some more x-rays. I mean, it sounds like she's living the fucking dream, to be honest. It's her birthday this week as well. But apparently she's... Classically, I'm just going to reply with, well, at least she won the tackle. She didn't. She fell down the stairs. Well, she fell down like the last couple of steps, I think. To be honest, she did it on Boxing Day, and we went round, and she was just like there struggling, and it didn't look too bad. Like the way her foot didn't look broken in any way; it just looked fine. And I told her to go for a jog. I told her to run it off, which now I feel like it probably was a bad decision. I shouldn't. I gave her a bit of. I sponged it and went, yeah, run that off. Now I kind of feel guilty that she's broken it in 2 places. Christ, sorry, Mum. My bad, I guess. No, I didn't want it to seize up. I thought she just like sprained it or like pulled a ligament in it and that it would be fine. But no, she broke it in 2 places, which again is hard to do. She was walking around on it doing like dinner. Different breed, mums. So now she gets to just sit around for 3 weeks eating Christmas chocolate, and it's her birthday this week. What shall I get her? What can I get her that's comedic? Personalised crutches? Nah, that seems harsh, doesn't it? What can I get her? Oh no, I know what I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna get her a Mind the Step sign. That's quality, isn't it? I'm just gonna get her a Mind the Step sign. Yeah, that's good. Inflatable Zimmer frame. Why did 2 of you write that at the exact same moment? I think she's already got some crotches, to be fair. My mum's only like 63 or something. 62. No, she's soon to be 63. 63 this year. Dum 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 dum. 63 on, what day is it today? It's my cousin's birthday today, actually. 63 on Saturday. I should probably get her something nice. Who is this guy with 5 finishing who's turned into Prime Henri? Who is this? Ankle support? Nah, because no, they're fair weather, mate. They're fair weather. They're not. They don't even go to away games, mate. Mate, my goalkeeper's got some question marks, hasn't he? Good grief. How can we make Pierre? I mean, we are quite tired, I guess. Maybe it's just a tiredness thing. Dum, da, da, dum, dum. Can we fix up and look sharp here, lads? 2-0 down. Always clap the saves. Yeah, my kid. I mean, why is he just kicking it from there? Like he's never played before. Like I don't understand some goalkeepers on FM. You'll be my Royal Highness Queen Bee with a little sting to you. How's he scored again? It's ridiculous. A little freak to you. You'll be my Royal Highness. Yes, eat that. Royal. No, I should get her something nice. What shall I get her? What does she like? What does she like? A padded landing? No. What does she like? Thing is, my mum's quite easy to buy for in that she doesn't really want anything, so you just don't get her anything. Oh my god. The thing is, I bought her a Chromebook like 4 years ago. I've been living off that, to be honest. It was a good year. I was like, I'll get her a Chromebook. And she uses that religiously, but the pad on it is broken. And I'm not fixing it. Do you know what I mean? So I could always get her another Chromebook. Are they cheap? They are quite cheap, actually. Hannes, you'll be mine. You'll be mine. I could get her do a football shirt from Chapman, couldn't I? McPherson. I mean, Popovic has not had a good game. So we're going to bring on the big guns, late doors, see if that fixes anything. We've done all right, though. We've not exactly been out of the game or anything. It's just not really gone our way. Their chances appear to have been much better, but the XG doesn't necessarily suggest that. Good tackle. Get up. Get up. Get your arms, waving your arms around. Fool. Right, come on. 1 goal, and this isn't over yet. Oh my god. Hang on, they've got Thierry in goal, and I've said the other person's like Henri. Has she got a Glory Hunter t-shirt? No, my dad's got a Scenes hoodie, though. I don't know if he wears it very often. Get her FM. The thing is, my mum actually is really into football. She'd probably quite enjoy doing like a lead save. Get mum get her some sneak energy. I'll say, yeah, mum, you've got to snort it, mother, but you're gonna love this. No, I think there's nothing my mum would enjoy less than sneak energy. Not that it's not good. Let me tell you, viewers, it is. Oh shit, it's not all. Oh god, it's not right. Oh god, I've got to redo that. Young mind. Right. They're just running through us right now. We're gonna lower our tempo completely. What did I get for Christmas? You got a train from me and Elle, or generally? We tend to get him like little things that he needs. We got him a Paddington bear. He was very happy with that. We got him a little Toy Story book. Doug's the sort of 2-year-old that can not listen to anything I say, but play with his little buzz and say to infinity and beyond at 2. So, I mean, That's the sort of guy we're talking about. Oh, I've lost 3-0 there. I'm not really sure how. I don't know if I'd do anything different. I don't. Yeah. I mean, I don't really like what I've seen from this. I don't really agree with what I've said there, but here we are. Back. I don't know what to get my mum. I feel like it's... What was that? Right, I just check when dinner is, chat. Because if it's now, I'm gonna go and then we'll play the. I feel like we play this one now, regardless. You know, and then we come back tomorrow, or whenever, and we finish it off. Oh god, I need to rest for 2 days. That was my plan here. Actually, no, rest for 1 day, just the one. Oh, the thing is, I don't think it's unwinnable. I think winning it by 2 goals is going to be incredibly hard. But I've played enough FM to know that it's possible. It is possible. I just don't know quite how. No, I do. It's possible. We can do this. This is on. I'm going to put him in like an inverted. I kind of need this to be different, but I can't. I'm going to put him as a mez on this side. I think this is going to be better for us. And then I think this is fine. I think this is fine. I do wonder if one of these boys should be, who's the more like, who can play a bit. All right, I'll give you this guy. Let's make you the poacher. And then have the advanced forward be a bit more involved at times. Take a moment for a birthday meal. I mean, I feel like she's been told to rest for 3 weeks and you told me to take her out. I bet I'll ring her later. Make sure she's all right. Oh. Gin. Would I maybe be a decent pressing forward of that aggression? Yes. Maybe not with the work rate, but it might not matter. I actually agree. I actually think you're right, though. He's maybe capable of doing a bit more, which I think is the point, isn't it? A bit of a up the New York Rangers. Yeah, buddy. I've only missed a couple of games this year. Maybe not even a couple. Maybe just the one. We're in a weird season right now for those that follow the hockey, which I know is not very many of you, but I do tweet about it now and again. Which is probably all you hear about it. Searching. I haven't seen it, I'm afraid. Do I follow chess? No, not really. I tend to do it just in L shapes rather than straight up. Anyway, so that's I've not done a chess joke before. I kind of wish I hadn't done one now because people are getting bored of them. Oh dear. Sorry guys. Sorry. The only place to hear about hockey is from you and Jack. Yeah. Sorry about that. Must be exhausting. I don't know what to do with you. I don't think you're... Do you know what I might do with you, actually? I might get you to hold up the ball and then move into channels as much as possible. And just see what happens. Right. I'm going to try, because I want it to be more of a problem, basically. I feel like it's enough of a problem. It's not really having any impact at the moment, so... The pressure's on them. The pressure's on them. I mean, it is actually. They're supposed to smash us to pieces. They've got loads of fans. That can't be right. Oh, God, I forgot about the music. Oh, yeah. There's my boys. Come on, lads. Extreme Pops, ready for the 33. Let's here come the teams. Wow, what animation. Dun, dun, dun. The UEFA Europa League starts now. I don't support a UK team, no. But I know they exist. Oh, God, this doesn't look like a good situation for us. This looks like a really bad situation for us. What a challenge. Right. Demand more. Come on, lads. Oh, God, another set piece immediately. And this guy looks huge. Yeah, actually went to him. What are the odds? Right, we're 4-2 down. If we get the first goal, though, let's go very direct in our passing. Let's launch it up to these lads, see if they can cause a problem. So I genuinely believe they're quite good. So we need to find situations where they give the ball away cheaply and then we recycle it really smartly. And then just find that killer pass, basically. Oh, my left back was faster then. That was nice. Oh, no. Left foot, Zivkovic. Oh, my Christ. Danger, danger. High voltage. All right, throw in. Oh, my God. That was all right. Win this now. Oh, second balls. We're nowhere. Thing is, I'm trying to play a tiki-taka style and I've gone like very direct, or much more direct. That's just not going to work, is it? Like, think it through, Ben. I don't mind the front two being like quite isolated though, if it means we look for the right passes. Oh, well, hello. I think we're still on our direct passing here. You've got to do more. We've got to be first to that. See, this is the problem with our quality of player. Like the mental attributes. Oh, look at my left back run at speed there. That's weird. That looked offside to me. But what do I know about the rules? Oh. I'm going to have to play AZ Alkmaar or Rosenborg in the next round of this European journey. That cannot be good for us. Is he different? I mean, maybe I'm wrong, gang. Is he definitely on, is he? Yeah. By a mile. Look, team, it's worth checking, isn't it? Worth checking. You just never know. You just never know. What do you do now? Try and slow it down, change the tempo completely. Be a coiled spring. Mate, Fall's quite... He looks a bit ungainly, but he's quite good. He's quite funny. Cross. Thing is, we get one goal. Then he then he knows. I'm so confused by my left back. Hello. Nice. We can work something here. Oh no, you were too slow to do it, kiddo. You took all the time in the world. You didn't have all the time. You have to just do it fast. Mate, Fall is everywhere. Hello. I don't know where he's going. Oh, that's not... Oh. Oh my God. That is an unbelievable effort. That's a shame. Because he's absolutely powered that off the bar. Oh. If that goes in, it changes the whole complexion, doesn't it? I feel like the only logical thing to do, and I'm not sure how logical it is, but is to go to 3 strikers because this is Football Manager and you want to create overloads, play through out front, give yourself a chance. Give yourself a chance. They've got a set piece. Oh my God, it's not got him. team, this I believe. Hello. Oh, Dante, there you were, mate. Keep it alive here, though. McPherson, one of my actual quality players. He's in so much space in the middle. No. That's... I think that's their header there. But let's count it as a chance. Got to press the ball better there. This feels like a goal to me, chat. Damn. I'm not sure there's much more I could have done. I can't believe we scored 2 against them in the first leg. I'm so happy about that. But I think this game is I think this game might be dead. I dare say our next opponent is going to be tougher than this. An away goal? We'll take an away goal. Give me something to hang our hats on. 3 goals in the Europa League, I'll take that. Oh, if he's on, what a save. Is that offside? Damn. So we need 4 goals. And this is on. Well, we probably have to score now. Is that former Norwich? I love him. He was great for me in a Norwich save I did. He was really good. I assume it's him. Will my fullback run this time? McPherson. He's been good, you know. Oh, we've got to win them. Like, some of the touches have been... Get me out. Oh, mate. What is that? No, it's quite a cool press there when they've got the kick. Never is the same. Praying. Wow, Popovic there coming into his own. Outrageous. No. What's the conference song? Apparently it's the same. So that's, I mean, every cloud, right? If it's the same, we're chilling. Because we love that song. So that's all that really matters. Wow, Popovic. This is a coming of age game for him. Now, admittedly, he's conceded 2, but he's been making some actual saves. And confidence is everything, isn't it? As a goalkeeper, so... I assume that's the former Norwich one. Absolutely absolutely not Sophos. Sorry, let's get that clear. No. Wow! Has he saved that? I think he saved that. I mean, if there's one thing we've gained from this match, it's that Popovic is back. Oh well, boys, like, you've tried hard there. You've given it everything. Hands on hips. Unlucky lads. Just one of them, innit? They're just better than we are. What are your thoughts? I feel like we deserve more, but that's football, isn't it? So, and now we go into something else then, right? We've got AZ. Oh, we get 240k for that. That's pretty big for the lads. And another 86,000 for competing in the Europa League, although that journey is now over. So we now play AZ Alkmaar. I mean, this can't go well. Mate. I don't... I don't know what to say. He's like so good. Hey, AZ have got some absolute ballers. I mean, I can only hope they don't play them because they don't care about the... But they could win it. Do you know, that's how I feel about this. They could win it.